Who wants to do the recap? I'm gonna start making my players do recaps. Probably because I do better than I did. And my
Last time
semester
on
duck
the
shit.
Standard Avernus, we left a villa, killed the sickly old kid. Now we got a book to go somewhere in a puzzle box.
We have to go to Candlekeep to meet Silvara. We came back here to rest for the evening. We had two unconscious people with us that we found inside the dungeon that we probably are going to attempt to get some help. And we leveled up after
Yeah,
a random encounter.
That's exactly what I said.
I always think it was technically like right before.
You guys
But
level up
Aziz paid
technically.
for
Oh, good.
the rooms, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I covered the room cost.
Also, you guys level up at the end of the long rest, so you have like your HP and like innate resources, but anything that's not a part of that you would not have yet. Still, until you guys actually long rest, which I believe we're probably going to do here.
Probably going to do now.
Yeah, probably here. I don't think you guys. I think you guys left off trying to ask. I don't think there was any questions. I think it was just talking to Alan, and you guys were just planning out your next steps.
I think Echo had something, but he's not here, so get fucking it.
Yeah, fuck him. That's what he gets for not being here.
I forgot.
Not being in a healthy relationship. I say that, and I am too. It's just my wife goes to bed.
So I was like, as soon as he said that, he turned
Ridiculously
around to
early.
make sure nobody was behind him.
Wife can't hear anything if she's asleep.
Yeah, she has to be into work at 4, so she goes to bed stupid early.
Oh, she goes to work at 4? Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I feel that.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
man,
why
she sleeps early.
Yeah, no, that's why like I'm always like, if we want to do something random, it's like specifically after this time, because that is the exact minute she goes down to go to sleep.
Oh, wife's asleep? Hey, you up?
Pretty much. Most
No,
men
okay.
cheat. I try to find friends to fucking roll dice with.
It's like Booty Called, but for D&D.
Exactly.
Hey, babe, you want to roll some dice?
Alright, so, are you guys just gonna long rest? Or, I mean, I guess you guys can long rest and, like, also kind of plan your next steps all at the same time. Is that...
I mean, I thought our next step was pretty much plain. The only thing we really have is, other than sell shit, is go to Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Oh, and the ship, I guess.
I want to attune to my Staff of the Adder.
You have to do that during a short rest.
Oh,
to do it during
short.
Yes. So, when you attune to items, when you do it during a short rest, you cannot benefit from the rest part of a short rest, but you can do the attunement part. If you were to do it during a long rest, you are not to be able to benefit from the full long rest. Because attuning to an item is not just like magic finger's done. You have to actually take some time to attune to an item, and it takes the time of a short rest to do.
Okay.
What if we were to just add an hour to the long rest?
I
Just,
mean,
downtime.
you only need like 6 hours of sleep, so you could just do 2 hours of attuning and then the actual 6 hours you need.
It's supposed to be 8 hours of uninterrupted rest. It doesn't have to be sleep, but it has to be rest. And attuning
okay.
does not count as rest. That's why you can do it during a short rest because of the time it takes, but it's not, you aren't able to benefit from anything.
It's cool. I'll wait till the next one. Yeah, the only thing I want to do, though... I have to long rest first, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, there's 2 crux.
What?
What?
Yeah,
There's
okay.
not. So you guys long rest. And then,
Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
one thing that you guys do remember is you guys were given temporary badges from a group of people that you should probably return.
What? From what?
You guys got temporary badges from the Flaming Fist?
Oh, they were temporary? Oh, they were
Yeah.
temporary. You just gave them to us. You didn't say they were temporary.
Where's Candlekeep? Do we have to cross that?
I think it's in the upper city.
No, Candlekeep is a completely different city.
Do we have to go across the, what is it, Worm's Rock or whatever?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find a world map. Do they have a world map for this? Probably not.
Unless we're taking
No,
our
my
boat and sailing there. But I don't think
Does anybody-
Pilot
can.
the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, did anybody know how to pilot a boat?
Yeah, you just unrope it and then just go.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. So give me 1 second.
We need to sell a boat.
You guys have tried that.
Anybody want a boat? I mean, we've kind of fucked around with it, but we might actually try to sell it.
Let me see if I can find where the fuck it is, because I forget.
I mean, I'm sure the, city of Baldur's Gate's probably always looking for merchant ships and shit.
Yeah, but you guys have tried to sell
It's
stuff, and
not
you
a-
guys haven't implemented idea that people don't want to buy the boat because of the name associated to it and such.
How much would it
Scrape
cost to
that
change the
motherfucker right off the
name?
back.
What'd you say, Andrew?
So how much would it cost to change the name?
It's not possible to, like... I mean, you could change the name as much as you guys want, but there's still association and history to the boat itself. It's a recognizable boat. You'd have to replace every part of the boat.
You mean a coat of
Candlekeep-
paint wouldn't do it?
No, Code of Paint would not do it. So, Candlekeep is about...
Paint spray.
Give me 1 second. God damn it, I hate that.
Just prestidigitate it over and over and over and over. 1 cubic foot at a time.
Oh god.
Baldur's Gate is about... If I cannot be fucking dumb for a second. It's about 120 miles away from south of Baldur's Gate. Candlekeep is from Baldur's Gate.
That's a long journey.
It is.
We might need mounts.
Tell me you guys haven't walked 120 miles?
And I walk,
walk
120. Fuck, that's far.
Oh, also,
Can we see the map of it?
I don't have... There's nothing in the thing. I had to look it up.
Oh.
They had to look up a world map. There's nothing from specifically the world on this one. I'll double check to see if I didn't miss anything, but that's definitely not gonna be it.
so we can turn in our badges on the way through the Worm's Rock or whatever it was called.
Yes, you could.
And prior to that, though, would we like to sell our wares and have some cash on hand?
Yeah,
Or
I don't have a world
maybe
map.
Hold on to our stuff and sell it at Candlekeep, but we don't know if they have a... We don't know anything about it. They might not have a
Candlekeep is, imagine a library, but made into a city.
So they'd have merchants that would be willing to buy our shit. Yeah, see, we don't know.
Is
That part would be hard to tell just because of the idea of... Again, Candlekeep is a library. There's, like, mages and stuff like that. Their whole thing is information. But when you're talking about, like, mundane, like, tradesmen, in terms of, like, things like weapons and armor, it's probably going to be a lot harder or a lot more specific out in Candlekeep.
Do they have a harbor?
They... Actually, I think they do. They are on the water, but I don't know if they have a harbor itself. Give me 1 second.
Before we head out, we should probably sell our wares, and before we sell our wares, we should have Echo detect
So-
magic on them. Sorry, go ahead.
Candlekeep does not have a harbor that accesses directly. You can get to... The only way to access Candlekeep is from the front gates of Candlekeep. You can get there by ship, technically, or, like, river, but you would have to, like, get off and then go through the front door. There's no, like, direct access into a port.
Okay, so we would have to park off the coast and then walk there.
Yes, and then walk the rest of the way, which, I mean, it wouldn't be that far. It'd probably be, like, half a mile, so... But you would have to, like, walk around. You can't get there from inside the city.
So we could walk, we could mount, we could hire a captain, maybe.
I
just-
just want you to imagine the reality of just a bunch of randos walking in to hire some fuck off captain. Like,
Yeah, to
I
sail
would
a boat
assume
that's
that
not
most
theirs.
captains are going to be on ships.
Yeah. Or we could buy passage on somebody else's ship.
I mean, we could buy a dinghy.
Buy a dinghy and go down the river.
The river is
Why
not like
not?
it's not like a small thin river, so it would take
Cool.
quite the effort to get down there in a smaller, weaker boat. That's
I
why
guess
they use
it's
such
probably
bigger
flowing
boats. So
to the yeah.
it would be flowing in the right direction, but the idea is it's a pretty powerful river. It's not like I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It's not like this tiny little Kiantar River is
Well, yeah,
a
I didn't think it was
large
small.
body of
That doesn't
water,
change.
and it's very I mean it does because it's very ocean-esque, but thinner.
Did we actually hit the long rest button? Or are we
Uh,
still sitting around at the bar talking about what to do next?
I did. I already hit mine, but I can roll it back if we haven't.
Depends on what the question is. Because I assume we were resting
Yeah.
while
No,
planning.
that's all I got. I'm asking if we're long resting, because I mean, obviously now we're just figuring out how to get to Candlekeep. I assume we could have this conversation the next morning.
Yeah. I don't think anybody is doing anything else that night. I figure it's rest, wake up,
Yeah.
plan.
Nope.
Like, again, you guys could probably try to get smaller boats to go down the river, but it would not be a guaranteed travel. There's also known pirates and mercenaries that travel along the waters, considering the boat that you guys obtained.
Well, we either hire a crew, which probably be not the best one since it's kind of a shady boat with a history.
You guys also have to
Or-
think, just to help your decision making, you can't just hire a captain. You have to hire crewmen as well.
Yeah, is that a crew? But what was I gonna say? Or we probably like catch a caravan that's heading to Candlekeep and just be like mercenaries for them. Make money and get to where we need to at the same time.
Either way, I feel like we should
Well-
have Echo cast Detect Magic on our belongings to make sure that there's nothing magical in nature in that bag of yours, and if there is, I can now identify it.
I will carefully remove most of the things from the bag of holding. I will purposefully leave the box in there because it's probably a little dangerous thing that we don't want to be fucking waving around.
What do you guys have in there?
A lot.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I need you guys to type it out for me, so I know where I can tell you it's
let
magical.
me- I can probably tell you what things might even be. So I'm just gonna do that for you. Let's see. That's not gonna be.
I know there was the sewer pipe.
Possibly a gold ring with the motto "Stone Hearts Never Bleed."
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Ceremonial daggers that spell Fang. Probably not.
Give me 1 second. I don't think they are. That one I don't exactly remember. This one.
Oh, I remember those. He tested them when we found them, and I think they were not.
I'm pretty sure they're not either, but I want to double check just in
Um,
case.
Got the pearl necklace, which I think is just wealth. A platinum cameo, shaped like a winged cat. This is copy pasted from what you put into Roll20, so I don't know what a cameo is.
I also copy and pasted it from them, so
From them, so I have no idea what a cameo is.
I have to find the spelling.
I don't think anything else would be. I mean, the puzzle box of doom, but
It is not magical.
Sewer
Broken
pipes.
Runes.
what sewer pipes? I don't know.
There was sewer something pipes.
Oh yeah, in the trap box that made the poison cloud in Mama Van Thamper's room.
I've got calligrapher supplies, poisoner's kit, and the pouch made from a sheep's bladder that all came from the same box. But I don't
Pipes
see
of the
anything about
sewers.
That you guys don't know what they are.
pipes. Oh,
Yeah, but is it magical?
Oh,
right.
I'm about to find out. Hold
But
on.
didn't somebody said they took that, or it wasn't spelled out? But yes.
We as characters, they're just pipes.
Yes,
that
like
we
you
found.
guys just see pipes. Well, like, not like, sewer pipes. They're,
Pipes of the sewers. I'm gonna just put that there.
Already
Yeah,
got it.
there we go.
All the rest of this,
The pipes are magical.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that looking at what we have in here, as a DM, there's nothing else here that would be magical. It's all just wealth stuff.
You mean those
Minus-
6 bottles of fine perfume aren't magically infused?
Ah. Now I'm gonna put. Okay, I got you. I got you on Thursday. That's all you're gonna get for loot for like 2 weeks. Flamma's
Nice
gonna smell
going.
great.
Yeah, magic perfume bottles.
Yeah, everything else is just wealth. So I would say that the pipes, and if we want to identify the box, we could
A cameo is the
try.
You know, like the necklaces in movies that they have that'll have like the little picture in them.
Oh, okay.
That's a cameo.
Oh, the can.
Oh, we also technically have Crux's shield. Saying that as a player, not as Crux.
Oh yeah, we can also identify the shield.
Yeah, you guys got that to pop up too.
Since yeah, that's magical. So we can go to the Sorcerer's Sundries, I forget what it's called, and they could probably identify for us for a cost.
Oh, I can identify now.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yes,
is
I
it
can.
free or is
After
it,
our
spell
long
slot?
rest, I get 1 free per long rest, and then I can cast it freely with any additional spell slots that I.
Yeah,
Alright,
so,
what do you want? The
do-
shield
so-
or the pipes?
I'll do both. Let's do use the free one on the pipes, and I'll what's
Yeah,
the
go ahead and do the
casting
pipes.
time? 1 minute. Okay. So yeah, let's burn.
What did
My-
you get that from?
That's from Fey Touched. The feet.
Okay. Give me 1 second to read this because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, isn't that what Karth has?
Yes.
Want music.
Oh, I didn't read the second part. So okay,
Lol.
cool. I didn't know you could
You
use.
just
I
had
thought,
it this whole time.
well, I knew I could use it. I just thought I only limited it to the once per long rest. I didn't remember the second part. You could use spell slots for it.
I mean,
I mean,
you
Carson
guys have
copied
the
himself
orb
this
too,
entire time.
so you guys have the orb. You guys have. I don't give out a ton of needs explanation magical shit.
Okay. So yeah,
So yeah, you can do the pipes.
I will cast Identify on the pipes.
Give me 1 second. 2. I hate when it does that. Give me 1 second. I wish it would let me. Here, and it is this. If you guys can see the writing, there you go.
Oh yeah.
You understand
Now
that.
we can read it.
Only thing that Identify would not give you would be things like command words. So if I show you something and it has a command word built into it, you would not know that.
Well, that's underwhelming.
Well, we had a bar. This would be useful.
One.
Then again, I don't know how
rats.
useful that would be in hell. I don't know. There could be swarms of rats in hell.
But provided that enough rats are within half a mile.
Sorcerers do not have ritual casting.
No. Although I did read a thing, but whatever. I don't care. It said the way the things are worded now that sorcerers technically in 2024 rules could have ritual casting. But I don't
Does it
remember
say
the-
that you get the feature of ritual casting?
No.
Then
It
no.
says yeah, I don't it's
Because like it's a specific spellcasting feature added onto specific classes. So like, who else can't do it? Sorcerers are one. There's another
Warlocks,
Yeah,
bards.
yeah.
one. Warlocks is another one. Warlocks. Hold on. I know bards.
I was just saying I saw a Reddit post that said the wording in 2024 remove some things, and now it makes it sound like you could, but I don't remember the specifics, and I don't care enough to dig it up, so I don't plan on using ritual
I can
casting because I
respect that.
didn't previously.
Warlocks can get it through invocations. That's what it is. So they
Yes.
do not have it innately. All right. So, anyways, you cast Identify on that. You got that.
Okay.
Anyone proficient with wind instruments?
Sounds like
No.
it goes in the gold pot.
Cool.
And I don't think how useful a swarm of rats would be to us.
Where? Oh, there we go. Found it.
I mean, it's neat to have.
Okay.
All right. I would when somebody else casts detect magic, say so Echo casts it.
Uh-huh.
We the rest of the party don't know what's pinging, right? Only he
Nope.
does.
Nope. It's like it almost is like it's like an invisible aura that would be created around him initially. Like the actual cast of it is obviously obvious and such, but like it almost becomes like a vision around him, and then he gets like the faint auras of magical pieces or things kind of pinging off near him and around him, and then he's able to point it out and tell you what school of magic it's from if it has one. If not, it will just be magical in general.
Okay. So that begs the question: would he mention the shield, and would I then?
I would assume that he mentions everything and he would point out the shield.
Crux, would you like me to have a look at your shield?
Sure. And he'll pull out his normal shield and set it down.
Oh, silly boy. I mean the one you're currently wielding.
No, it's fine.
But it's
Very
magical.
well.
Don't you want to know what it is? Could be more
It's
useful
a
than you
shield.
think. It's a magical shield,
It'll serve its purpose.
but it could serve its purpose better if you knew what it did.
Maybe. We don't know.
So then we should identify it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This means.
Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. I'd be happy to help you out.
Sure.
Can I see the shield crux?
It's fine where it's at.
Can I hold it?
It's fine where it's at.
Why are you still attached to the shield? You've been acting very weird ever since you got it.
I just like it. It's a nice shield.
It's very creepy.
It's made of metal, like me.
What does it look like again?
Terrifying.
No, okay. Oh, okay, I found it. Yes, it does look terrifying. Has a fucking ball sack in the middle.
My God.
Well, I believe we've done what we can as far as identifying magic items at this point. Should we go on a
mean-
shopping spree?
I mean, I would like to identify the shield.
Oh,
I'm not dropping this. I want to identify the shield.
I'm glad
Yeah,
that you want
I
to do
agree.
that. I'm glad that you agree.
I mean, it's only a touch. I don't see why you're so hesitant about it.
I'm hesitant about anything. I am okay with the state that it is in. I
I'm
find
not
my
okay
shield,
with the state it's in.
my shield.
Oh, it's your shield now. I thought we found it as a group.
Well, that's what all this, and he'll toss the bag of holding into the middle of the room, is for.
I mean, to be fair, we did kind of let him have the shield. It is kind of his.
I mean, I'm just worried about what the shield can possibly have, since we did find it in a cultist lair, so there could be more to it than what it seems.
Yeah, Crooks, do you not have curiosity?
No,
Yeah, I thought I'd at least ask.
that generally applies to most things in my life, to be fair. It's the shield talking.
Mm.
So you can hear it too. No.
Oh. I don't know why, but it's making me think of the fucking SpongeBob and what, like Man Ray, or technically it's Patrick. You dropped your. It's like you dropped your wallet. This must be your wallet. There's no my wallet.
So, are we moving on, or what are we doing here?
I want to identify the shield.
Yeah, we're
You're more
gonna
than
be at
welcome
this
to
all
come try and
day.
take it.
Yeah,
Oh, I want to see that.
short of forcing it
Go on,
off of
Nigel.
him, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, no, I didn't give it a try.
I mean, I'm not gonna force it off you.
It's fine where it's at, and I'm fine understanding what I understand about it.
I don't think you do understand what it is. That's the issue.
You don't know that.
You just said you're just content not knowing.
Quit twisting words, smart
I have
person.
twisted nothing. That is what you said.
It's fine. Fine the way it is.
See? That's weird. You've been doing that all night. Ever since you got on the shield.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Alright, fine. But I'm not gonna drop this, but we should get going.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe another time.
So,
To the sundry
I
shop.
was gonna say to the sundry shop then.
Let's
So
go.
you guys are going?
I guess if we
We go.
want to.
Cool. You guys arrive
Alright.
at the large magical shop over time. What were you gonna say, Andrew?
Oh, I do need to get some arrows.
Okay, so still here. So you guys, on your way to Sorcerer's Sundries from the Elfsong Tavern, are going to happen across a shop that does sell arrows and such, named Boundless Bows, I believe. Give me 1 second. Maybe a little slow. Yes, Boundless Bows. For an arrow shop slash bow shop slash ranged weapon store.
Oh, this
Taxi
looks
takes
rigged.
one good look at it and keeps on walking.
No interest in that shop there.
Yeah, I'd rather shop literally anywhere else.
And why's that?
It has to do with my family.
Mm.
My Yeah, my parents actually own this shop.
So you don't want to see them?
Really? Sounds like a great place to score a hot deal.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, I'd rather not use our friend here to extort his own family, if that's what you're asking.
it's not that. My parents own obviously the Boundless Bow shop. I'm not from here, but we have a shop in Port Nyanzaru, and we've been establishing shops around Beirut.
Source Coast.
Yeah, Swords Coast. Yeah. And I guess that's why I'm a noble. But I'm not particularly close with my family.
So is this the main shop, or is it just one of many?
One of many. The main shop is in Port Nyanzaru.
So then no one working here would know you, by chance.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
I mean, I could pop in and make a purchase for you if that's what you need. Or if you're terribly uncomfortable, we can go somewhere else.
I'd just rather not give him money. Because that
That-
money's going straight to my pants, and that's more of what it is than anything. Oh, I'd have no problem going in there. But
So you're okay with everyone else going in, but you are not comfortable with giving your parents your money for whatever reason.
yes.
I mean,
All right.
the
Very
money
well.
that you earn is yours. It shouldn't belong to anybody, family or not.
Well, if our friend doesn't want to shop here, then I don't want to shop here. We can certainly find another place that sells arrows, I'm sure.
Yeah, fuck them. They live in Baldur's Gate. They're probably not great people.
Rex, you
Yeah,
live in
true
Baldur's
that.
Gate.
My point continues to prove itself.
Well, let's move along then. We'll find another.
So, over like on your guys' way, you guys do find another generic shop of like weapons and such in general.
Shall we try this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be
alright.
fine.
I'll approach the shopkeep.
Okay. It is a human individual. Short black hair, black eyes, kind of just stands there quietly, almost like nervous.
I'll produce that spear and warhammer out from the bag and put them on the counter. I don't need these.
And he kind of like looks to you, shaking his voice. And he says, "So you looking to buy something else?"
No.
You see him kind of shrink back a little bit, and then he kind of walks into the back, and then out comes a much more like confident man, and he looks to you, and he puts his elbow on the table, and he puts his hand on his like chin on his fist, and he looks and he says, "So, big metal man, you're looking to sell, but what are you looking to buy?"
Possibly some plate.
Yeah, just apply.
Yeah, just a singular plate.
Ceramic. In a, in a bundle.
Looking for something maybe like splint mail,
He says,
plate mail, decent chain mail.
Plate mail's gonna cost you $16.50.
Neat.
He says that splint mail is gonna cost you $3.20. And then he says chain will cost you $125. Then he doesn't have, all he has is normal stuff.
Well, my friend here is gonna buy thing. He would like actually some arrows. Could I just trade these two items for some arrows for him? I mean, surely a decently well-made warhammer and spear are worth a couple bundles of arrows.
He will, he will give you, give me 1 second. And then, oops, that is not a thing that exists yet. He will give you, he'll trade you 4 bundles of arrows for both those.
Sounds good to me. And I'll turn around and
How much is
hand
in
him
a
the
bundle of
taxi.
arrow?
20 is a bundle of arrows.
Okay. You get 4.
Yes, it'll be 80
Okay.
total. And he hands you them in a
Aw.
quiver, so you have extra quivers if you want to hold or keep things organized as a player-ish.
I was gonna trade the 2 items for 4 bundles. Taxi.
But yeah, Oh hell yeah! Thank you for the arrows.
Yeah, takes the spear and warhammer, so I don't have to track them anymore, and I'll just hand you the 4 bundles of arrows. Because I can't afford new armor.
Plate 16. I was like, oh yeah,
Plate is
that's not happening.
expensive.
Plate's expensive. Yeah, I forgot. I was thinking that the next upgrade from chainmail, and for some reason I jumped straight to plate instead of splint.
It's like, nah, I can afford it.
Yeah, plate's dummy expensive.
Um, anything else that we need from here?
I mean, I should be good on arrows for a while.
Honestly, I don't really use them much.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, and I'll hand them 3 gold. Because we didn't really buy anything, just traded.
He takes the gold and he looks to you all and says, "Good men. Says next time you have some generic general goods to sell, send them my way."
I might ask a question.
He says, "The answer depends on the question. Feel free to ask."
The first gentleman that was here at the counter, is he okay?
Ah, he says, "That's my child. A damn son of mine has no confidence in his voice when he speaks. He wants to follow my footsteps and do what I do, but he can't seem to handle a single customer on his own. We're working on it. But he's young, he has time."
Well,
I mean, I'd be terrified too if I saw crooks walking here.
that's fair. And I'll set another gold on the counter. Could you send him out? Just him. You stay in the back.
He says, he sticks his thumbs up and he says, and he winks at you and he says, "All right." And he walks out. As he's walking in, he goes, "Boy!" And then he kind of, after a minute or two, you see this kid shuffle out.
Greetings. How are you today?
He's kind of, again, shaking his voice, goes, I'm doing good. How about yourself, sir? Ma'am?"
Any is fine. I'm not really sure, actually. But
Non-binary.
as long as you're okay, I would actually like to make a purchase.
You kind of see him light up a little bit, but still nervous, and he says, what would you like to purchase?"
I'd like to purchase 2 bundles of arrows and a spear if you have one.
He, kind of, you can see him, he knows exactly where the arrows are. Like, he walks straight towards the arrows and bows and stuff, picks up 2 bundles of arrows, slides them on the counter, and then he kind of looks around a little bit as they're trying to figure out where the rest of some of the things in the store are. And he finds a spear. It is not the one that you just sold them. It is a brand new spear, and he sets it on the counter, and he says, "That'll be 6 gold pieces, please."
I'll count them out and ask Aziz to check my math, because Grux knows that he struggles with math.
Is your math
Once
correct?
No, it wasn't, but you correct me.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then I set another one down purposefully, so it's 7 total, and I slide it across. Now, I'm not an uncommon sight, but I understand I can be intimidating, so I shouldn't be the scariest. I should be the scariest thing that you see today. And just remember how pleasant this conversation was.
And he kind of just stands there with a half smile, kind of still nervous about this whole encounter, but there.
And I'll smile at him. Have a good day. And walk out the shop.
All right.
Hey kid, you want some advice?
He kind of stops and he says, "Sure."
Always remember that your true self is a lot more fierce than you think it is. And that's
He-
it.
He nods his head.
Bullshit.
And I walk out.
I leave too.
Well, looks like the big middleman does have a heart after all.
I've carried multiple unconscious women to safety. It took me paying a kid a gold and having a nice conversation.
What would you have done that before? You met us?
Yes, that's what I do as a flaming fist.
Yeah, but you did it as a flaming fist. Would you have done it as the individual?
I don't know. In the 3.5-ish years of my life, 6 of it was spent on a farm. The remaining 3 here only as a flaming fist. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of flaming fists that would not even think about doing what Crux just did. I don't think being a flaming fist would have anything to do with it.
And allow me to point out, and I'll tap his little insignia with the scratch through it. You are no longer a flaming fist. So I think we'd know
Yeah,
exactly what you'd do.
we should get you a new shoulder.
Well, I tried, but I'm broke.
How much money do you think you have?
I
Quite the
have,
same.
as a player, 4 platinum, 131 gold, 33 silver. About 906 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
close
gonna have
enough.
to.
Yeah, you
work
could
on
almost
that.
afford that plate armor.
Almost. I was very disappointed. The splint didn't really look like it would do it for me.
Well, we should really look for a jeweler. It seems we have quite a bit of jewels and or jewelry that could
Yeah,
go
can we
for
find like a
sale.
jewelry / L trinket random bullshit shop? You know, like a fucking antique mall?
You find hold un momento.
Oh, along the way, can we see if we can find the captain we've been talking to, since we need to return our
wow.
badges to him?
You
Captain's
can,
badge would
I-
likely be. We could probably turn them in at the gate as we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can. I'll use you guys' passive perception to look to see if you see him.
I don't.
Well,
Good. My
since
passive
I
perception
asked,
would be decent.
I'll attempt to.
It's your passive perception. You don't have to roll anything.
Oh, passive. Fucking
Yeah.
19.
I know what your guys' passive perceptions are. So, as you guys approach, you guys have a lot of wise motherfuckers, which is probably not good for your intelligence. Anyways,
Nope.
you guys walk by a place called Rinry's Ruby Eye.
Rinry Ruby Eye.
Yep.
Say that 5 times
Winry's Ruby
fast.
Eye. Okay. Winry's Ruby Eye. Winry's Ruby Eye. Winry's Ruby Eye. So we go inside.
And you find a short dwarven woman. Well, I guess dwarven kind of explains this first part, but
Okay.
This
She's
one
short for being a
involves
dwarf?
a lot of money, so maybe you should handle this one, Aziz.
I also want to say I'm disappointed in 2 of my players.
Certainly.
What?
And
You motherfuckers knew exactly what I was talking about, too.
But Andrew, do you know what he's fucking talking about?
It's one of the shops in the capital, you fuckheads.
Dude, it's been like a year since we've been in the capital.
It has not been that long.
Been
I
a
guess
Tuesday
it hasn't
since we've
been
been
And
going
out
on
of all
for
the
a
places
year.
you guys have been in outside of Drift, we don't talk
Oh,
count him.
Okay,
She,
okay, I like.
that's the second
okay,
most
I
you've
remember
been
now.
been in.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Ren's only been to the capital when he met the party, and then like once after.
True.
all right. I approach the dwarven woman with Crux in tow with the bag of holding.
As you approach the woman, you can see it looks like pieces of beard are kind of growing out on her face. And she looks to you, a stout, strong, confident woman, puts her arms on the table in a gentle manner, as if not slamming on the glass that kind of displays all this jewelry. She looks to you and she says, "What can I do you for?"
Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you. We have quite an assortment of jewels and jewelry accessories that we were interested in trying to sell.
She says, "All right, lay him out. Let me see him."
All right.
And
And
then you see her
I'll-
kind of like waddle back and grab what looks like a kit that looks like she's going to use it to inspect these things pretty thoroughly.
Nice. So I don't. You have to pull them out, don't you, Crux? From the
No,
bag.
I'll give you the bag. It's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
Bag
I
of holding is not an attunement item. It's just
Yeah.
whoever anybody can use the bag of holding. It's not an
Yeah,
attunement
I'm
item.
technically like physically carrying it, but it's a shared item. Anybody can get in it, which
Okay.
is why specifically the shield is on Crux's back.
All right. I will pull out then. Let's see. A jewelry box carved from bone. Do you want me to put these in the chat, or do you want to just say them?
If you can put them in the chat, because I'm pretty sure I put amounts in there too. I hope you guys
Sure.
put the amounts in. Otherwise, I'm going to search for them.
Do that one and that one. Sorry, this is going to come in pieces, I think.
So,
Those.
question: do you guys want a generic amount, or do you guys want to attempt to haggle? Attempting to haggle could net you less money overall if you guys don't do well, but it could also net you more. But that's the gamble. And then if you guys just do the average, you guys will just take like a flat number that I give you.
Can we hear the flat number before we decide?
Let me see what all you throw at me first.
I mean, technically, be like, oh, this is all worth 600. He's like, well, I think it's worth blah blah blah.
Well, that's the thing is that if I give you guys a generic amount, and then obviously you guys are going to try to haggle if you think it's not enough, so that just kind of defeats the whole purpose of the plan, you know?
All right, I guess add them up. I guess I will add them up as you put them in, and then you can try to go for more. I guess.
You said a cameo is basically like a amulet with a picture in it?
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those like picture holder pieces on a necklace. It's not the necklace itself; it's specifically that piece that
Okay.
like holds the picture.
Well, I'll set it out and see if she's interested. And I think that's it.
Pearl
Jewel-
necklace.
That's
Yeah, he got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I think that's all of our jewelry-related things. Anybody check the list and make sure I'm not wrong?
20 azurite gemstones, 10 GP each.
Oh, good one. Good catch.
You got those.
Oh, that's in there.
You got those. Yep. She will not take the signet ring, as she kind of looks at you guys a little odd as she sees it, and then pushes it back towards you.
Okay.
But doesn't say anything.
Electrum ingots. Those are probably a smith, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, ingots can be used to shape and mold jewelry pieces, too. So, she just may not give you quite as much... I mean, that's up to you guys as players to kind of into it. You guys could think, is it worth it to hand it to a jeweler who could use them? Maybe probably pay us less even though they could use them because they're not as important to them? Or should we go to a smith and attempt to sell this where it's more useful? Maybe. Because Electrum is not... Again, Electrum is not a... Electrum is what some currency is made out of. I don't fucking use it because it's stupid and annoying, but that's what...
Multiplayer is so dumb.
it's just annoying. So it's...
Include the silver hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli. I guess that has jewelry in it.
Yeah, so yeah, that has jewelry in it, so... that's the only thing she pushed back. So if you guys want to pull back or if you guys want to put in, because I don't think you put them in yet, the Electrum ingots you can, but what she offers may be lower than what you would expect. But again, it's made for, currency. That's the word I'm looking for. You guys haven't really seen anything, like, armor-wise, it's made out of Electrum.
Okay, so it's about 610 if I did my math correctly.
Does anybody know how many Electrum ingots there actually are? Because it says 0 in the bag of holding Discord.
Does it?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
there's
0?
a 1 or a 2 missing off the
It might
front
have
of
been 10.
How much are they
I
worth?
feel like that's a lot, though.
They're 10 GP each, it says.
Give me 1 second, see if I can find them quickly. I don't even know exactly what they are.
We'll say that's what it says in the Discord.
How much did you guys think you had?
Like
610?
10? 20?
No, you guys had 30.
30.
30? Oh shit, that's
30.
a lot. So that's 300 then.
Where do we find this? What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. I need to...
So I think I remember finding it because Joker was like, I fucking hate Electrum.
I fucking hate Electrum. It's so fucking annoying.
I mean, I agree, but it doesn't make it any less fun.
Also, I think Aziz would 100% try to haggle. So,
Okay.
for
That's
what
fine.
that's worth.
Do you want me to include the ingots, guys?
So you guys including the
yeah.
ingots in this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should.
Okay,
Okay.
then it's about a 910.
Give me 1 second then, since you are going
Yep.
to attempt to haggle. Let me get
But
a
it's
number
like max.
set up first.
Yeah, and
Go away, 800 number, calling me at fucking 8 o'clock at night, you fucking weirdos.
is your warranty about to expire?
So stupid.
Oh, actually, yeah, it is.
She will give you 490 gold pieces, is what her first offer is before you attempt to haggle.
Oh my goodness, my dear lady, I think not. We must do better than this, don't you think? Look at all these wonderful pieces of jewelry.
She looks to you and she says, yes. Go ahead and roll persuasion. She says, yes. And we have to think about where you procured them from, as she points to the ring. And I also have to account for all the other expenses that I must put in when it comes to selling the product.
Oh, but I believe you'll see things my way, won't you?
You better hope so. She says she will give you she will bring up the price by, hold on. She will give you 540 gold pieces instead. She rolled a 22 on persuasion.
Damn. Are you sure there's not a little more in there you could spare? I mean, just look at this lapis lazuli inlaid
Lapis lazuli.
hairbrush. It's beautiful.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage now.
Nice.
She'll look at you and she'll spit on her hand and say, I'll give you 10 more gold. She beat you, by the way.
Holy fuck, for real?
She sure did.
Yeah, I think a merchant would be pretty charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay.
Either
Well-
that or he's just rolling godlike.
I rolled a nat 20.
Damn. That is so unfortunate.
Well, I'll
Insane
turn and look at
disadvantage
the
roll,
party,
though.
That is a really good disadvantage roll.
just kind of shrug at the party and say, I think this is as good
He
as we're
said
gonna
10
get,
more
chaps.
gold.
Taxi gives Aziz a thumb up.
Hey, look, she beat you and is offering you more, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cutting you the break for the double 19s of disadvantage. Just take
No.
it.
Yeah, I'm going. I will extend my hand and say, it is a deal then.
So you guys lose all that, and you get, 550 gold. Sorry, I had it written right in front of me, and my brain just did not process what I was reading. So, I'll tell you guys what you would have gotten if you just taken the even number.
We should probably just split gold up as it comes through, right?
You want to split it at the end or what?
Yeah, we'll keep a running total and then of everything
Okay.
we sell and go from there. I think that's good. That's a good plan. I will get this stuff off of our bag. During shopping sessions like this, I probably am not gonna like constantly update the fucking channel. Probably just, run our total for everything and then post it when we're done shopping and all that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind updating it.
I'm gonna update the doc and then put it in when I'm done.
You guys, if you had taken the average, which I go about, like, 70%, you guys would have got 687. She gave you 50%.
Starts so low.
She gave you guys 50% initially.
Fucking lowball this.
Yep. That is the risk versus reward.
Alright. I'm assuming every merchant has their own percentage.
Yeah, if you guys do averages, it depends on what you're selling, and, like, conditions. So if you guys are selling weapons, you guys get a lot less than that, because they're usually damaged, nicked, used, they have to be repaired and such. If you guys are doing jewelry, it's an average I do about 70% because it's jewelry, depending on the jewelry. If it's, like, uncut gems and stuff like that, then obviously you get a little bit less than if you were trying to buy. If it's, like, magical items, it depends on that. It's really magic item dependent, because there's some items that would be used and need to be, cleaned and, like, redone, or for, like, attunement stuff, or, like, command words, blah, blah, blah. And there's other things that, like, are just very generic and are fine. So magic items super item by item. Trying to think of what other stuff off the top of my head occurs. Like general items, it's very, I don't know, it's all dependent on the items, but like in general, if you're talking like gems and stuff, you're gonna get a higher percentage because it's a lot easier just to kind of like clean them up and then sell them. But if you're talking like weapons and armor, you're gonna get a lot less because they have to clean them up, fix them up, and then sell them. So. And if you guys attempt to haggle, I always go for the jewelry stuff. It's 50%, but if it's like an armor stuff, I'd give you guys like 20%, and you have to work from there.
Yes, and madam, I didn't catch your name.
Rinri.
Oh, you are the Renri.
She winks her eye. I don't know what I was trying to go with that.
Is it
She
made of
winks
a
at
ruby?
you. No, it is not. But the symbol on the door is indeed what looks like a eye in the color and like kind of makeup of a ruby.
Well, Renri, my name is Aziz, and it was a pleasure doing business with you. Hopefully we can do it again in the future.
She says, and we look forward to it.
And with that, I will nod and turn and step outside.
Cool. Anything else? Any other shopping besides Sorcerer Sundries that you guys are looking for specifically?
We might want to visit Fine Clothier to dispense these perfumes.
You guys would, as nobles, you guys would know that most people are not going to buy clothes. They usually will make clothes for noble and such, like specific things. But because clothes are usually higher, more like well-made clothes are typically tailored to individuals, it's going to be insanely hard to sell clothing.
Okay, what about the perfume?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That just be like a general store, or?
You guys could probably find some kind of trying to think the word I'm looking for. I didn't want to say accessory shop. Some kind of like cosmetic shop.
Yeah, okay. We do that.
Okay. As you guys walk in, you see an individual with flamboyant purple hair. He wears those like I don't know what to call it, like the I don't know what the fuck they're called. Give me 1 second, and I can tell you because I don't even know how to explain it. Fuck! I don't know what it is. If you guys look up Metamoran Vest, you'll know what I'm you'll see what I'm talking about.
Fancy, flamboyant. Got it.
And as you guys walk in, you see the name of the place is called Cosmos Cosmetics.
Nice.
And then he immediately kind of sees you guys walk in and he says, "What can I do for you all?"
Jaxie, it's your turn.
What?
It's your turn.
He has food in his mouth.
You're noble, aren't you? Do the noble thing.
We got what? We got perfumes. How many perfumes do we have?
6.
6.
Each worth about 20.
Ah, hello.
He says, "Hello. What can I do you for today?"
Oh yes, we got 6 bottles of perfume, and Taxi will, I don't know, put them on the counter. Like, yeah, we're
As
looking
you-
to sell them.
As you get close, he goes, "Meow." He says, "Now let me take a look at these." And he takes some.
Taxi fucking face palms.
He takes the first one and he kind of sprays it in the air and then smells it, kind of gathering the quality of it. And he looks to you and he says he will give you he will give you 70 gold pieces for all of them.
70.
He nods his head. "Indeed, my friend. My feline friend."
Oh, I know a good perfume when I see one. Oh, I think we can do a little bit.
For whole persuasion.
I don't. Hold on.
I don't do the whole persuasion thing.
No. I'm technically proficient. Oh.
Oh, that's rough because he rolled a 12 total.
Oh, God.
He looks to you and says, "Yes, my fine friend, and so do I. Which is why I know how much it's going to cost me to resell these.
I turned to
So
Crux.
for me to make a penny, it'll be 70 gold pieces I can offer you."
I like this guy.
You would.
Yeah, fine, I'll take it. You know.
And he takes away your perfume bottle, hands you 70 gold pieces.
I think that's pretty much everything we can sell reliably. Assume we want to keep the calligraphy set because Echo's gonna want that.
Yep.
Poisoner kit, coin pouch made with sheep's bladder. We just toss on the fucking street because gross.
Yep.
That's gonna come back to haunt you guys. Watch. I'm gonna fucking make a sheep bladder monster.
that's the MacGuffin.
Fucking murder you guys with sheep bladder. Death
I
by
mean-
sheep piss.
We should probably hold on to the ring because things that are engraved generally are important. Keep the noble clothes because you never know. Keep the daggers because again you never know. Yeah, I think we're good. And the books, but we gotta use the books to get in Candlekeep. So
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
a
and the
poisoner's
pipes.
kit,
We could
so
sell the-
that should be good.
We could sell the pipes and also and DM mechanically, I don't know if this is a thing, but I have a bunch of simple healing potions that I would like to try to have upgraded to graders. A couple of them. Anyway. Is that a thing?
In my world, I don't actually know if that's a thing in official, but since we're running in like the homebrew version, I do have it where you can potentially do it, but it's an incredibly difficult process where you have to have both the materials and the capability to do it. None of you guys have the capability, so you have to pay someone to do it, and it'd be a little expensive. Not quite as expensive as buying a potion, like a grader, like upgrading a regular to a grader, but it would definitely be a fair in between. So like, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think a grader was gonna be like 120 or 110 gold pieces for the world, and to upgrade it, it'd probably cost you like 80 to 90.
Okay.
So it'd be close, but not quite there.
And then I'd be losing materials as well to make it.
Well, no, if you pay someone to do it, no, they're gonna do the materials. That's why it's really close to the same cost. If you're doing it yourself, you have to have the proficiency with the right tool set. And then you have to have the right items. And then yes, you would lose whatever items you did if you were attempting to upgrade.
Gotcha.
But that's if you have the capabilities.
But I couldn't pay somebody to take 2 or 3 standard healing potions and upgrade it to a
If you had the
grader.
gold, yes, you could.
Okay. Well, fuck it. I'd rather
Kinda-
save my gold.
Good question.
I mean, we do have these 2 potions of healing in thin crystal vials. Typically, that's not what they're put in. I mean, they could just be regular potions of healing, but I put them in the bag because they're weird. Do we want to see if someone can just, hey, oh, that's what they actually are?
I would just, I mean, I assumed that they
The-
were just
The
standard.
potions of healing and the potions of healing, those healing bottles, they're just fancier bottles for the healing potions.
Oh, well then I'm gonna take them out of the bag and 2 people can claim them.
I already have 8, so I'm good.
You have 8?
Yeah, I have 8 simple healing
I have
potions.
7.
He's only been healed. I don't think he's ever used one on himself, even when he got fucking hellish
only
for
have
like
2, what the
30 something
fuck?
damage.
I'll just put them on Crux for now, and then if we need to redistribute them, we'll.
Can I have 1? What the...
Yes, you can have 1. There you go.
Yay!
I'm gonna kill Nigel, don't worry.
No, you won't! I will live!
That's what you think.
So yeah, I guess
Monks
just
are
pipes, the pipes, and then we're gonna leave.
Nigel's my target. He has a target on his back right now.
What did I do to you?
So
Being a monk,
the
that's
magic
what-
shop then.
Why do you hate monks so much?
Yes.
I don't know, you play a DM and then play against the monk and tell me why.
That's fair. That's so fucking valid, dude. Dude, that's so goddamn valid.
So,
Fuck monks.
anyways, so you guys are going to Sorcerer's Sundries next?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you guys arrive at Sorcerer's Sundries, and your favorite person is there. Anarin.
I'll turn to the party. Somebody else better handle
Yeah,
this
this
one.
is so.
I'll go talk to him. I'll walk up to him.
Okay. He looks to you, and he kind of looks you up and down and says, I don't know what kind of magical things that you would be looking for, but I'm sure I can help. If you have the coinage.
Yes, I am looking for a. And I kind of slightly turn around to the party.
What?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
why we're
Everyone just stands there
Really
awkwardly.
nothing? Okay. I'm trying to sell this as well. And I'll set the sewer pipes on there.
He rolls his eyes and said, "You have to go over there to sell items. I do not do that."
Of course you don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
I like how we just see the guy that we hate. We just fucking walk up to him.
Hey, fuck you! I want to sell this. I don't do that. Okay.
Thank God!
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything specific, so we'll just go over to the dude that he pointed me to. 'cause
That is not a
Crack would
dude.
Just be like, okay.
It is a female that looks damn identical to the dude you just talked to.
Ew.
Okay.
And
Crux is oblivious and not
It is a
charismatic, so
unisex
let's
term.
go.
You walk up to this person. It looks exactly like the person you were just talking to, but a female. Seems kind of like, stands tall, kind of like, almost like very buoyant and happy. Looks to you and says, "Oh, hello there, metal friend. How can I help you today?"
Are you? Didn't we just have this? Didn't I just speak?
She points over to her twin. She says, "Oh, my twin? Yeah, Edarin's an asshole, so I stay away from him."
Oh,
Your-
good, because I was
your
gonna
word's
call
not
him a
mine.
dick, but that's fine. I'm just looking to sell these. I don't know what they're worth, nor do I know what they do, because my sorcerer friend over there started telling me, and I found a butterfly. So
Pipes of the sewer, and what else?
just that.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh no, we're
Magic
gonna sell the
items.
puzzle box to Doom.
Add one infernal contraptions from the hell.
Right.
She
Get
Don't
soft
tell anyone
locked.
we got this.
she would give you 220 gold pieces for it.
Crux would take it because he has no fucking clue how to hack. He's neither
Alright.
smart or
I don't know how much
charismatic
the-
enough.
You take 220 gold pieces.
Honestly, I was expecting less.
Magic items are dummy expensive.
So
Yeah, I was
legit,
expecting this
so
as well.
that's 770, 840 divided by 5. Because we're out of stuff to sell after we sell that.
Oh, you just want to add it up now?
Yeah, it'd be 840.
Yeah, it'd be 840 total for the party. So that divided by 5.
Would be
168.
He's right. So
Calculator.
168 to everybody.
Did you use a calculator? Out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
pull it out.
You got.
I was
you were like
fixing
You were like 2
notes.
seconds ahead of me. If I had 2 more seconds, I would have fucking got it.
Just double
I
my
was
gold.
fixing the Google Doc.
Okay. Anything else from you guys?
Nope, I think we're good, right?
I'm gonna delete your 550 plus 70 plus 220 just to keep it.
Yes.
Not a problem.
That way you guys are not confused. I'll keep up the 168 for everyone, so Echo can track when
Not
he gets.
a
Right.
problem.
All
Sounds
right.
good to me.
What else? What's your guys' next steps?
Probably try to. I would say head to the
Glasses?
fucking Watcher's place, the Flaming Fist place, to at least turn in our badges if we don't find the captain along the way.
Worms Rock.
That's it.
Yes.
You guys just want to make sure so you guys don't miss out. You guys are not going to want to hire people for a boat, and you guys also aren't looking to buy mounts. Just making sure before you guys leave, so you guys aren't lost and we're not trying to retcon.
Oh.
Because you guys did say to yourselves out loud
Yeah.
that like you could
Okay,
mounts would be a
okay.
good idea, but
So how long would
Weird,
mounts?
weird question.
maybe weird answer.
Can I possibly open up a bank account and then put the deed in a safe?
Oh, fuck. Give me 1 second. I gotta think of the name of the place.
Counting
Yes.
Counting house?
Yes, the counting house. You
It's
indeed
on the map.
could. How much gold do you have?
Oh man, I have
2.
45 platinum and 305 gold.
45.
45
platinum? What the fuck?
I haven't really spent money on anything.
Neither have
I
I.
haven't spent platinum.
How did you guys not? I have 44 platinum. We got a like 200 platinum that we split.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I
point.
straight up missed
Really?
that.
I
Then.
had
Yes.
5.
Yeah, I was like, why aren't
Yeah.
you buying the split mail? You could easily buy it.
No,
You have,
we
I
all-
could have easily bought it.
wow,
Yeah.
you really are crux. You can't count.
I think we all
This does not
have
count.
like,
There's just I straight
don't
up didn't
remember
know about it.
I'm just gonna have 4.
Yeah, you guys maybe you're like, did I miscount? Like, I could have sworn we got it that much.
Yeah, well, shit happens. We're going to hell. I'm sure we're gonna find cool stuff there.
Who cares? We're going to hell. Whatever.
Yeah,
How
fuck it. We
useful
never know
is
what we'll find.
money in hell?
You,
Actually, no.
probably do not have enough to open a bank account.
Okay,
That's
fuck
it.
it. Let's go. Let's ball.
It would cost you $10,000.
10,000. Nah, fuck
What?
that. Oh my god. Just gonna put it
You have to be
underneath my
rich to
mattress
be
at
able
this
to open a
point.
bank account in this universe.
so we
Well,
should.
so okay. So to explain how like currency kind of works, imagine you guys are adventurers. Adventurers are like the richest people in the world, typically, if they don't die.
Yeah.
So you guys make a dickload of money, which is like what the counting house is built for: rich people, nobility, and adventurers. It's not built for the common folk. And technically, like, yes, you guys are adventurers, but you guys are beginning.
But we're
So you
fucking
guys-
nobodies.
Yeah, you guys are really early adventurers. So like later on in life, or like closer to higher levels, that'll be nothing to you guys. Like that'll literally be like dust in the air. So it's like 10 gold is a lot to a common person. So
All right.
Anyways.
Thanks for the explanation. I'll do that later, baby.
We should hammer out a plan though before we start.
you're poor. This is
Um,
why.
Actually,
Well-
Aziz, does your family have a bank account here in the city?
Surely Daddy has an account, but I'm not on it.
Here's
Why
a
aren't you-
here's a
Why aren't you
small
on it?
contention because he's disowned.
Oh, right.
I'm not
Okay.
disowned. I just have spending problems. Or so says Daddy.
We can tell.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Look,
I
I
have no
make
money.
as well as
I
I
want to go to
spend.
Socialist Sundries.
Like, yeah,
After he
immediately
suddenly
while we're
realized he
broke
has
as
money.
fuck. Broke as fuck, he's like, Magic Items! Let's go!
Notice how I didn't buy anything while we were there.
Because the first person
Yeah,
I
'cause
pointed
you
out
couldn't
was the
fucking
asshole.
afford any.
The first person I pointed out was the only reason that he didn't step up. I know that for a fact.
It is pretty true.
If we get mounts, by the way, unless a Joker can choose to enforce this or not, but by my math, we need a war horse in order to carry Crux. Normal
Well, if we got,
horse
like, a-
can't support his weight.
Yeah, that makes... We've got like a bunch of horses and like a carriage.
Out of curiosity, we made this trip once to Worms Rock. In that settlement, outside of it, were there any like stables or anything? Like, could we get a mount
There's
from there?
plenty of places to buy mounts
in
in
the outer
in
city?
and out of Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Now, specifically what Crux is talking about, a war horse, that would be a little bit harder to obtain. You have to find a specific place for that one.
Again, that's if you want to, and I'm totally fine, enforce the fact that he's 500 pounds. The only thing that can carry Crux is a war horse. Or a cart.
Can we just get like 2 like workhorses and pull it that way? Well, I guess they'd be tired more fast. Well, that's fast.
No, he can either ride a war horse or be in a cart. If we get a war horse, he can ride it, because it can hold 540 pounds.
Okay.
Can we
Bag of
upgrade your
holding weighs
boots with
15 pounds at all
wheels?
times.
What?
Absolutely not.
Just have Crux become a chariot that gets pulled behind a war horse, and we all
Put
just ride
wheels
on
on
it.
Crux. The wheels on the Crux go round and round.
Yes, exactly.
Jesus
Fuck it, we just
Christ.
have Crux push, whatever.
Crux is the horse.
Mhm.
Um,
it
so
seems
again,
to me we
that's
could-
up to you, Joker, if you want to enforce that. But if we do mounts, we have to be aware of the fact that I may need a war horse.
I would definitely say that, like, because you implement this with, like, Goliaths and larger races and other ways, that you would definitely need a bigger horse compared to the rest of the party.
Yeah, because I mean, we tend to enforce his weight and size with a ton of other things, so I figured it applied to this too.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I mean,
We
I
can-
guess we go to a mount place and see how much that's going to run us then. Unless we want to buy passage on a boat.
I
That
mean,
is
we
the
could
other
compare
option.
prices between a war horse and a cart.
But yeah, so we go to a reputable stable.
Okay, so you guys are going to be able to find a place on the outer city.
oh wait, we're going
That's-
outside the city.
Oh, you're doing that already, or do you have
Well-
another idea?
I was gonna ask, because we're still near the counting house, which is in the harbor area. Do we want to
Uh-huh.
ask about a boat, or do we want to just go? Because we have to pass through Basilisk Gate to get to the outer city to get to Worm Rock. So Zaj might be there, or he could be at the rock. So either way, we need to head in that direction. But if we want to do the boat thing, we would do it from here. So we'd have to backtrack.
If possible, I would like to avoid things that go in a river or an ocean.
Understandable.
So taxi.
One, because he hates it. Two, because my character just will die. If I
you
fall
have
off
to
the boat,
breathe?
I am dead. Yes, I have to breathe.
Yes. Because he has the custom, he is like a custom lineage. He doesn't
Yeah.
benefit from like the other stuff that Warforged could.
I have aptly named it Soul-Filled Warforged. Yeah, Soul-Filled Warforged.
Okay.
So he's pretty much like a human being, but with like a robot body.
Yep.
Well, seems to me that we are
However-
going the land route. So, yes, if we want to head through Basilisk Gate, through the outer city, towards Worm's Rock, and find some mounts along the way, that sounds fair to me.
Yep.
So you guys are going, horse is, my brain almost said horsies. Horse is, and then, Worm's Rock, is that the plan then? Look for stuff in that order?
Sounds
Or whatever order it would
Yes.
appear in, I guess. Okay, so on the way out, you guys find a place on the inner of the outer city, if that makes sense. So, like, over here, this area-ish, like this line of stuff, you do find a place, a guy who seems to kind of raise and sell horses. He does not have any war horses. Simply put, he will sell you horses. I will get you a cost in a second. Because of how much it costs to raise and take care of horses, he is pretty firm on it. He says it would...
That's fair. They're living animals.
His name's Balabo.
A riding horse would cost you guys 80 gold pieces. Sorry.
But
A
there's
piece.
nothing around that looks like it could carry me.
Nothing big enough with this guy on the inner city. Hint, hint, you'll find something on the outside, probably.
Okay, we then probably keep going.
Mhm.
I mean,
Keep going.
we could stop here. I mean, it may be the best price we get. Now we're gonna go down the street, get a worse price for you guys, because the warhorse is gonna be expensive. It is what it is. I made a big fucking giant robot because I don't know. I like drama, but like at least it's a guaranteed price. If we get down the road and they're like 120, are we gonna walk all the way fucking back here to get to your guys' horses?
I mean, how fine are these horses?
They are very well raised. They seem to listen very well. They're very controlled. They're well maintained and well raised horses.
I'll buy my horse
80?
here.
80 apiece.
Sure,
it
I'll
costs
buy
you
one.
320 for all 4 of you, so 80 apiece. And you guys all have horses now.
Woo. Can't wait for them
I
to be
obviously
eating
Except
will
that.
buy
Crooks.
one.
What'd you say?
And then Echo will decide later. Hey, smile. I think you could probably
yeah.
hit someone.
Yeah, he's small enough. He might be able to ride with somebody else.
How much does he weigh? Yeah, ride with.
He's like,
fucking-
what, 3,
yeah.
4 feet tall?
He also wears heavy armor, so he's not super duper light.
You can ride with Crux.
No, he cannot.
They cannot. A warhorse can barely hold Crocs. Not
Okay, there's
by
no
a
way
lot.
to do. Okay, Crux rides the warhorse, and then we can just tow him behind.
I'm 5'6", 145. Can
Yeah, you
Can
can
Echo
probably
ride
hold
with me?
Echo.
Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna just put horse in my inventory.
And I mean,
Horse.
if he
Pull it
can't,
out of here.
Yeah.
if he can't, we'll just spend
Dave.
the money and buy a horse. And then if
My
he chooses
horse's
to
name
piss
is
back
Dave.
off,
I'm
he
sure
can.
he'll be fine shilling out
Yeah,
80
I'm
gold
100%
from his...
certain he'd be fine with us buying a horse.
But
My
if he
horse's
can ride with
name
me,
is
that's cool.
Dave the Third.
It can carry 480 pounds.
And how much
So
would
yeah, he
he
can
weigh
ride
with
with
his weight?
any of the three of you.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. Aziz.
I'm sorry. Would that and that's what would Echo be like with his armor and everything?
Give me 1 second.
He wears splint.
Yeah, so it's pretty heavy. Give me 1 second. Let me find him first.
Or splint male, I think specifically.
He's about average. He's going to be between 90 and 120 pounds for his size. Like, I'm sure probably on the lower end. So probably like 100 pounds.
Yeah, that's plenty light enough. He could ride with anybody.
Splint weighs 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
he
ride
could
with
totally ride with anybody.
Yeah, so if he's 160 and I'm 145, that's 305 pounds or something.
Is that also attributing like potential extra weight on top of you guys?
Oh,
Like,
I
would that give the
suppose if
horse
you
enough
wanna-
weight? Because that's the maximum carry weight. So if you guys are at that maximum, you guys are slower. It doesn't like hurt the horse necessarily. Going above that would start to hurt the horse, but it's like that would slow it down once you get to those higher ends of its higher carrying capacity.
I mean, would you guys rather him just buy his own horse, or do you want him to ride with one of us and we go a little slower?
How about this? He could just ride with us, and then we can just retcon later if he wants a horse or not.
Hold on. He said
That's 80 gold.
we will.
Do you want to spend?
Give me 1 second.
On a horse.
Yeah, he told me to message him if I have questions. So
Hey, you want a horse? Oh, what?
Actually, I didn't think about with all of his armor and shit. Crocs is like 600 pounds.
I would just give it to you that you can.
Can ride a war. I don't think there's anything above a war horse.
There is, but it's like very specific shit.
I was like,
There's
there's
would not
elephants,
even be-
right?
There's elephants. You guys can purchase like creatures to ride, like griffins, hippogriffs, stuff like that. But they're
Yeah, shit, we couldn't even come close to avoiding right now.
affording shit like that would be dummy expensive. So like a war horse, I'll tell you guys right now, is going to cost you guys 450 gold.
I can pay for that. An elephant can carry 1,320 pounds.
Yes, it can.
It's pretty sick. Oh, a draft horse is the same as a war horse. But it's slower.
Very, very, very much slower.
Yeah. Wouldn't keep up with the riders. So yep, war horse it is.
I messaged him. We'll get the answer. For now, we'll just say he gets his own horse, and then if we decide to retcon he doesn't want to do it, then he'll ride, and you guys will be slower. So,
Cool.
all right, you guys buy the horse, and then you guys kind of have to walk him through because you guys are still in like town right now. Walking through the city, you guys get to Worms Crossing and Worms Rock. When you guys get there, you guys try to walk up first to Zaj's office, and he is in there. Give me 1 second. As soon as you guys walk up, he looks up to you. He would get one.
A horse.
Yeah. Okay, so you walk up and he walks in the office and he says, "Ah! I've heard the news. You
Oh,
guys have..."
well, that news travels fast.
He says, "Well, we were expecting you, so when we got some reports about some noise happening by the Van Damper Villa, then we were quick to investigate." He says that he is... I'm very gratified to know the Van Dampers are no longer a part of the Flaming Fist's concerns, and them and their devil-worshipping cultists. He says, anybody that still remains of the Van Damper family, I promise that I will hunt them down and have them punished for their crimes to the city. And then he says, if you would please place your badges on my desk, and I will find your reward, because I forgot the number.
Oh, throw it on the table.
Oh, there's money
Um,
too. Nice. I forgot.
Really quickly,
All right, we killed the cultist and you get a reward.
yeah,
This
there's
doesn't happen often.
what's the fuck? Zaj. Taxi speaks to Zaj, yes. He goes, oh, actually, there's Van Damper that helped us. Mortlock Van Damper. He assisted in, yeah, killing of, taking
He-
down of their.
He says, well, Then I guess we'll have to investigate what crimes he has committed and see if he can atone for them.
Is it
'cause
possible
he
for us
was
to?
very unhappy with what his family was doing.
Would it be possible for us to just look the other way in his case? He did help us take down the Dead Three's cult and help us eliminate the rest of his family. All he wants to do is be left alone.
He says that depends. If he steps foot back in Baldur's Gate, then I would have to do my job.
Oh, I don't think he has any intentions
Alright.
of going back here.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gone. Figured.
He's gonna just say, well, fortunately for him, I don't have a reason or the need or the capabilities to hunt him far from Baldur's Gate. But I cannot promise that if he steps foot back in here, that I do not have to arrest him and deal with the whatever comes then. And
Fair
he
enough.
pulls from his thing 5 pouches of gold, and you each get 200 gold pieces.
Woo! Captain,
He raises his head to you.
we have another lead that will lead us out of the city to Candlekeep, and we think it's worth pursuing. I think it directly pertains to the events of Altera, which may help quell some of the unrest in the city here.
He
And we would like to pursue it.
He says, well, I guess your friends are free to pursue it then. I need all the soldiers I can have here, Crux. I'm sorry. And as soon as that sentence finishes, your meeting with Captain Zodge is interrupted by the arrival of what sounds like several Flaming Fist soldiers clad in heavy, plated armor.
Oh,
From behind this wall of swords and steel steps an armored woman with a white cloak and graying hair. And she says in a rambunctious voice, "Are these the maniacs who've stirred up every nest of rats in this god's forsaken city? Captain Portier!" And Zodge immediately stands at attention. "I was told you wouldn't be in Baldur's Gate for at least another 10 days. That's what the city's government wanted you to think, Captain." She replies, and then she turns to you. She says, "I trust you've been adequately compensated." Give me one second.
Yes. What's going on?
Don't read anything.
What?
If there's
Oh.
words, don't read the words. Just see the pictures. That's what
Maybe.
she looks like. So, she looks to Zasha, says, she says, "I'll take it over from here." She says, "You, all of you, follow me." And she begins to walk, and do you guys follow?
Yeah,
Yep.
you got shit better to do.
Sure, why not? Her
So-
name's
What's her
Captain
name again?
Portier.
Yes, her name is Cat. You
What
guys
the
heard
hell?
Captain Portier. Portier.
Oh, Portier. I put
Portier.
I can
Uh,
spell that wrong.
As she's walking out in the hall, you see what looks like heavily armored Flaming Fist individuals. Seem to be specialists or very adequately trained and heavily trained individuals, professionals, that kind of walk alongside her in a very orderly fashion, in a way that seems to protect not just her, but you guys as well as you walk alongside her. She looks to you all and she says, "I've heard a lot of things, a lot of stories from you all, especially when it comes to the Van Zamper family. I can't say I'm surprised that someone has come to their undoing, but it is much to my pleasure that it has been handled without my intervention."
Always happy to help.
She's kind of is like rolling her wrists as if trying to pop him, and she just looks like she's kind of limbering up, and she says, "Until recently, I commanded a Flaming Fist outpost called Fort Balarian on the distant tropical peninsula of Chult. I'm sure many of you have heard of Chult. My, give me one second.
Cholt.
Colt is where technically taxis from.
It's a very popular area too. It's like a big place. The Chult is more of like an area than it is like a specific place. It's a peninsula, so it's like a large area. She says, Duke Dillard Portier, my uncle, is one of the 2 remaining government leaders now that Van Thamper has been found. And yes, we found her body in the water. Do not worry, you will not be punished, for her crimes have been considered and weighed. I was summoned by him to take command of the Flaming Fist since Older Ravengard since his absence. My trip here has been expedited by forms of magic. I want to assert myself as Older Ravengard's natural successor, but I still have a hope that he may be alive. And I've come to hear from a certain individual that I know that you all are on your way to meet an individual named Silvira Savikis. Is that true?
Yes.
And exactly who's your informant?
She says that is for you to not know and for everyone else to find out. You met an individual, and he gave you his name. If you do not remember his name, then that is your fault and not my own. Silvira's
I know who he's talking about, yeah.
Silvira's going to be able to help you with that wretched box. And she looks at Crux and that shield. We've heard some stories about both of them, and both of them may be important for hopefully getting Elturel back out from the depths of hell. And then she says, she stops immediately, like at a halt, and turns towards you all. She looks to you. She says, thank you for doing your part to help Baldur's Gate. I have to focus on my efforts here to protect the city's security, and I want to make sure that you all are going to be ready on your journey to Candlekeep. She is going to say, I saw you guys parking your horses. So, she's going to hand each of you 80 gold pieces.
Well, more gold.
Yes.
And then she's going to say, for you, big man, and she's going to knock on you. She's going to say, here, she's going to hand you a note. She's going to say, give this to, there's a lad outside of the gates, right before you leave. You'll notice him. He looks to be a smith, but he works on carriages, carts, and horse armor and such. You'll notice him. He's fairly loud. When you meet him, give him this, tell him it's from Captain Portier. He should suit you with a warhorse that can fit you, and also, he should give you all a cart that you can have. And there will be some supplies on it waiting for you all to accompany and account for your journey to Candlekeep. Be safe. Please, do what you can. Bring older Ravengard back to us.
Well,
He's
we'll do
most
our best, ma'am.
gracious.
It's
Thank you.
quite a lot to handle, but we will try.
She kind of taps you on the shoulder, and she says, the fists will return to what they once were. Whether it's by my hand, or if Ravengard himself comes back. Don't you worry about that. And then she walks forward. And then you guys leave towards outside to go gather your new things?
Yes, we do that.
Sure.
So, you guys kind of go out to this guy, and he's loud. Like, he just kind of sounds like he's throwing stuff and doing stuff. And then, he's just working. It's very obvious that this is the guy she was talking about. There is a cart with a ton of, like, supplies set up on it. And then there is a horse attached to it. And it is a big war horse. So, with, not any necessarily armor, but it does seem to have a little bit better padded saddle than the other horses that you guys were given.
Okay, I'll approach the man, and I think I'm supposed to give this to you.
He looks up and he says, yeah, blah, 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 blah," and then he kind of points in the direction of the cart, snatches the paper out of your hand, and kind of wanders off as he starts throwing hammers and stuff all over the place.
Okay.
Real life hammer brother.
I'll take the warhorse over to the cart, hitch it up, and start moving.
Cool. You guys got 30 days of rations for each of you
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
in this supply cart. You guys also received. Everyone roll me a D8, a D6, and then a D4. So, Crux.
D8, a D6, and a D4.
Yes. Everyone just go ahead and roll before I start reading numbers out loud, because I'm going to fuck this all up if I... Okay. Waiting for Aziz. I'll roll for Echo. That's cool. Alright, so. Everyone get ready to write down. I'm reading you guys' stuff individually. You ready?
No.
Crux. 2 regular potions of healing. 6 potions of healing. Greater healing, sorry. 6 greater healing. 1 superior. Nigel, 8 potions of healing. 5 greater. 1 superior. Taxi, 7 potions of healing. 5 greater. 1 superior. Aziz, 7 potions of healing. 1 greater. 1 superior. And then I'm going to type out Echo's hand. Echo got 2 superiors. And then 2 regular and 2 greater. Because he rolled a 4. So.
Did these strange people that prepared for the fact that I was 500 pounds prepare for my special diet?
They did not.
Fuck!
Can I have your rations?
I can't do anything with them.
They gave you guys 30 pounds of random metal equipment that you can use to supplement it.
Nice!
Because I didn't think about that.
Wow. It's just for Crux only.
Well, I mean, we'll just say they gave you equipment because they thought you were going to be journeying and they're going to give you weapons and armor, but Crux will just turn it into food.
Wow, they really prepared everything. They even put in some metal shavings as seasoning.
It's quite interesting. I've never had gold on iron before.
You guys also receive a +1 version of your current weapons.
Hell
Except for Crux, because you
yeah.
already have a silver skull, so fuck you.
Oh, so then my +1 quarterstaff is a +2 now?
If you already had a +1, then no.
Oh, okay. Can
I
I?
didn't know you got a +1, to be honest with you.
No, it was from
It was
the loot we got from the altar.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I rolled that for you. You got... That's just unfortunate for you, so everyone will upgrade to a +1, if they don't have one already.
Cool. Can I have a random +1 dagger?
You can have mine. Because that's what I would have got.
Okay, I'll take that then.
Alright, there you go. That works.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I don't have much I can do with these.
If it is stabbing things, it's gone to shit.
Indeed.
Alright. And then... I'm trying to think. Give me 1 second. List of things that I'm reading / looking at to make sure I get you guys everything that's fair. That is it. Cool. Alright. So, you guys gonna start your journey to Candlekeep?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I was like, before we went on, I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to buy rations and shit, and then you just gave us everything. I'm like, cool, I don't have to worry about shit now.
You're
What
welcome.
is,
Half of that's fucking, the horses and the, rations are built into the module. I just gave you guys the extra shit.
Oh, so then you're like, you idiots, here's your money back.
Yeah, pretty much.
the, superiors, what's their formula? Is it 8d4 plus 8?
Yes.
848.
Okay.
Just, if you start with potions of healing, you just double it until Supreme. Supremes are different. So it goes 2, 4, 8. And so does the bonuses 2, 4, 8.
What's the best one? Supreme, right?
Supreme, and they're 10d4 plus 10. Or plus 20,
20.
sorry.
20,
Wait.
holy shit.
Say that again?
Yeah. They big dick potions. They're worth 6,000 gold, I think.
So
They're
healing
estimated in the
potions...
DMG.
Healing potions go 2d4 plus 2, and then double until Supremes. Supremes are different. They're 10d4 plus 20.
They're
I said, fuck
big
the
dick.
16, here's an extra 4.
That's supreme.
Combine it
We
with a
have
cleric, and it's
superior.
60 straight.
Yes. You double it from potions of healing. It's 8d4 plus 8, and it doubles from potion of healing to greater to superior. Those 3 double each other.
And then after that, it's supreme, and that's 10d4
Yeah.
plus 20.
Yes, and
Gotcha.
it's different than the rest. It doesn't double. Even though it's like way more expensive. Convenience, I guess. Alright, so as the Basilisk Gate opens, Flaming Fist soldiers hold back the tide of Elder Guardian refugees. You cut a path through these wretched souls, whose wails intensify as the Basilisk Gate closes behind you. This is when you guys leave the other stuff. The dirt road cuts through the slums of the outer city, past the walled neighborhood of Little Calamshan, to the great span of Worm's Crossing. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yep, there's more. There's a lot to go here. Hold on. 2 great bridges meet at a tall, rocky island that rises from the middle of the Chiantha River. Buildings and merchant stalls line the sides of both bridges, making it impossible to see the river from the narrow, congested roadway that cuts between those structures. Wooden drawbridges connect the two bridges to a keep situated atop the island. The flags of Baldur's Gate and the Flaming Fist wave proudly above this fortress. Not gonna do that. Okay, so, as Worm's Crossing and Baldur's Gate disappear from view, you find yourselves heading down the coastway, a dirt road that leads to such distant lands as Tathir, and Kalimshan. Candlekeep lies some 150 miles south and west, a 5-day journey. Coming up the road towards you is a human farmer riding on the front of a hay-filled wagon pulled by 2 draft horses. The farmer gives you a friendly wave as the wagon draws near. Holy!
Hit the deck!
Dragon! We're back at the dude.
Okay.
Give him a
Nice.
friendly yo.
He's just a farmer riding on his wagon?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, towards the direction you guys are going.
We're off to see
then-
the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Fucking ADHD having ass motherfuckers.
Hey, look, man.
And when we were first starting off, every time we left, that's the first thing my brain was going.
Pizza.
Man, it's such a large.
Specifically,
so amazing to
tieflings,
arrive
welcome.
on too.
Oh,
Is Rhea with us?
Yeah, is Rhea still with us?
Yep. She sure is.
Does she
Oh.
have she got a horse?
Interesting.
She's riding in the cart.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
She's dead.
Rhea.
As you guys are
Oh
on your
no!
horses,
Our table.
you guys can, like, reset your health or whatever over here. Give me 1 second.
Hey guys, you want to stop for the Pizza Hut? We're not stopping the car if you have to go use the bathroom. Just saying.
Square. Or rectangle.
Oops. And then this person has like a bale of hay in the back of their thing. As they pass you, you hear an interesting set of words come from the lips of this person. And as soon as that happens, you guys see people hop out of the cart. And you see this person's form change.
The fuck?
Okay. Is this supposed to say cart?
No. It's horse mart.
Horse smart?
What's smart?
Yeah. Your one-stop horse shopping experience.
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
What's fuck the wait. I'm at the fuck. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oops. Ooh, that's not what I want to open. Unfortunate. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, because I have to do stuff. I hate when it does that! Okay, Echo. Oh wow, he rolled a 19, so that's his 20 for him, because I believe he has a +1. Crux.
11.
Taxi.
7.
Nijin.
12.
Aziz.
4.
And I'm already tracking fucking Echo, so I'm not tracking Rhea. It didn't open. What the fuck? Oh, he uses a different token, doesn't he now? Probably why.
He's using the one where he's angry.
Get angry.
Verb. A little hangry. I want to go to Pizza Hut.
It's still not opening. There we go. Okay. So he has a +2, so he's a 21 total. Still, unfortunately, doesn't go first.
Yeah.
Alright, so, first person is going to be this person in the back who's going to sprout the wings out of their back. Or some red wings that seem to be leathery, and they are going to kind of fly up a little bit. This is open road, by the way. This is not walls. I just don't want to redraw right now. And they are going to fire. Look like their hand starts to generate a swirling energy of just red glow as they fire two red beams at Aziz.
Yay.
Don't worry, it's not fireball yet.
Yeah.
I don't think our GM would give us horses and be like, "Fuck your horses!" Bam.
I'm just gonna assume the horses got out of the way because I don't want to
Okay.
track all that shit. So 21 and 15.
I'm gonna use shield, and that'll bring my AC to 21.
Okay,
so the one will hit me.
Yep. You're gonna take
For being realistic, Kurt's
10
probably not
5
gonna be here.
damage. And keep him over here. And then it's Echo's turn. He is going to do what he does best. He's going to bless Aziz, Nigel, and Taxi. Because they're probably going to be able to actually get to them. Sorry, Crix. And then he's going to run away. Kind of. Not like super far away. And then it is Nigel.
Oh, jeez. So is he flying in the air?
No. He's on the ground. Just kind of sprouted wings to move.
Okay.
I want to abuse that against you guys since I don't let you guys use flying.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. I will smack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
15.
That will miss.
Bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay.
Horse.
That will miss again. Yep.
And turn.
Okay. And then it is Crux.
Oh, well, I was literally typing you something. I thought I was in one more turn. Are we putting a DC on Sap?
Actually, no, wait. I'm
It's
sorry.
if your
Add a
attack
D4.
lands.
Add a D4. Can I add those?
Sure. The second one won't matter.
16.
No.
Okay, never mind. Go
The
on.
second one wouldn't matter.
Sorry.
You're good.
Anyways, you want to put a throw on Sap?
It's if you attack. It's just like a constant thing.
Yeah, no, but it just happens if I land a hit, whereas like
Yep.
Topple and several others have throws, so I wasn't sure if you wanted to change that.
What is the sap one? Is that just the disadvantage on the attack?
Yeah, it's just disadvantage on their next attack.
That's fine. It's one attack and it doesn't stack, so.
In that case, I'll free action and move the Echo 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will then bonus action and swap with the Echo. And then I will take my movement to get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing on this guy.
Okay. That'll hit.
And I will into there.
Okay. And then it is Taxi.
Gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, the demon lady.
Okay. This is a dude, by the way.
Okay.
I have a thing. Hold on. Hunter's Mark.
And then
You guys can look at my new tokens. Or my new token markers.
I guess I'm just gonna try and shoot.
Okay.
It's Zood.
That
Just
will
one.
miss.
Nope. 18.
That will still miss.
Damn.
Are these tokens accurate? Are they like...
The top one is mostly accurate because it's a dude.
Okay, and then these other three guys just look like regular dudes.
Yeah, they're just like regular dudes in armor.
Cool.
They have scale mail.
You know.
Sorry, I'm doing math. Hold on. Anything else from Taxi?
Action
Or
bonus
movement, I guess?
action.
Because use my move action.
Just stay right here. Yep.
Okay, that it is. These guys' turn. So 30. You guys gonna move here. That's gonna be 6 attacks against you, correct? 2 with long swords, 1 with short sword in each of them.
Sick. First guy's set.
He misses his first attack. Second attack's probably gonna hit. It is a 25.
Sure as fuck does.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll his other attack first. His short sword. Short sword is a 21.
Hits.
Okay. Other guy, I'm just gonna roll his attacks. 19.
Meets.
Okay. Give me a second, I need to track this better. So that is.
So it's 3 out of 6 so far.
Yep. I'm just dice that I have to roll for it.
You're good.
So there we go. Okay. Next one, another longsword. That one will miss. 18.
Misses.
So you're gonna take. Do this all at once. First guy's gonna hit you for 8 slashing, then 9 piercing.
Okay.
Then the next guy's gonna hit you for 9 slashing.
Perfecto. Damages tracks her.
And then 3 attacks against Nigel.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, it's as far as he can move. Just gonna roll 3 at the same time. 15 and 19.
The 19 hits.
Okay. And that is a 6 slashing.
Okay.
And then that is Aziz's turn.
Okay. That's a bonus action simple healing potion.
Okay.
For 6 healing. And then I will move 5, 10, 15. And then for my action, I would like a... Let's cast a 2nd level chromatic orb at the flying guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Roll it up.
That is level
Are we doing
2.
the Google crits?
Yep, missing this one.
Oh shit! So it's a max and then my top roll. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, so you get max. So okay, gonna explain this way. I'm gonna use it in simple terms. With assuming a weapon, it will apply for spells too. If spell attacks, if you have a weapon, for example, we'll just use a great axe. It's a D12. If you crit and you have a +4 to your damage because of strength mod, you're gonna get the 12 max plus strength mod as 16, and then you roll your second set of dice. And that works for a great sword too. So if your great sword is 2d6, you get 12 plus strength mod plus your second set of dice.
Okay, so for
So you
this
maximize
example,
the first set.
all right.
what is
So
it,
for
two-
me, it would be
Second level
4d8.
is 48, right?
Yeah,
So 24.
24 plus 18 plus 2, so that's 20. So 44 total.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that rule. Oh. Man.
Yeah, this
That martial
system
spellcaster gap is huge.
30, so 20, so 4 would be 32.
I think this brutal critical system's a little busted.
We just wait until it happens to you.
I mean, I'm
also why we're
saying it's
testing
probably not. Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing math. So 40, and then... Why does it say 2 plus 5? What is that?
That's the upcast because I cast it at 2nd
Oh.
level.
Okay. I'm
So
not
it
used to
should
that.
be so 3d8 is 18 on my roll, and then the extra 8d8 is a 2. So that's a total of 20 from my roll.
And then it'd be 32. It'd be 52 damage.
Is it?
20 plus 32?
I thought it was 16. Oh, it is 32. You're right. So 32 plus 20 is 52. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
and that's
yeah.
cold.
You slap this large, just energy of cold air at this person, and they take a hefty hit, kind of stumble backwards with the frost in their eyes kind of rolling up their cheek, looks at you very heavily, and then, anything else is these.
I used 15 feet to get here. I'm going to back up a little more. 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be everything I got.
Cool. So this person's gonna whisper a spell you guys are familiar with. Let me try something now that I'm here. Can you guys... Oops, ignore how that worked.
Oh.
Did you see it slide across the screen?
I
No,
see
it
like
popped up all at once.
Yeah, it popped up all at once for me.
Oh,
and then
that's
they're slowly
unfortunate.
moving.
Oh, that's probably like a lag thing. Alright, I tried it. I'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah, the character just
This-
got to the end.
So this person kind of casts a spell that you guys are familiar with, and then is going to, let's
Take a
see,
step back.
is going to step here, and then fire 2 more rays of fire at Aziz.
See, that time it like kind of worked.
That's also the downside if you crit something as a spellcaster, because now you're the threat.
I'm sure those will both hit. That is a 21 and 22.
Yeah, they'll both hit.
And shield doesn't stop those. Either one, because you're at 21 with shield, right?
Yeah, this brutal critical thing's it's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Just wait until something... Remember the bullets that you guys fought in Princes? Imagine if one of those fuckers crits you.
Yeah, I don't want to be crit like that.
You're gonna take 9 fire damage from the first ray. And then you're gonna take 12 from the second one.
Okay.
And then she is gonna commit to moving right next to you. And then it'll be Echo's turn. He is going to look at his spell list, because his DM doesn't know his spells. He used that. Do I DM knowledge this? Probably. Is that fair?
I
I
mean,
don't give a shit what you do. It's your game. Have fun.
I'm assuming the guy's at death's door.
I vote it's your game.
No,
Do what you want. Have
he-
fun. You're a player too.
He's doing fine, actually. It hurt, but he's doing alright. Echo's probably just considering it's still so early, technically. He is going to save spell slots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and make this person down here next to Aziz make a dex save for Sacred Flame, and they're gonna succeed, unfortunately. That's fucked. He's gonna move back here. And then it is Baijin, your turn.
Whack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Probably, 19.
That will hit.
Cool. Fic. Okay. 6 bludgeoning, and then unarmed strike. Bro, rolling like balls. Probably doesn't hit 15.
No, it does not.
And my turn.
And then it is Crux.
Bonus action to resummon the echo here. To remind the party, echoes and objects. Flanking does not count.
Yep.
I smack dude.
Okay.
23.
That will hit.
Echo smacks dude.
Okay. That will hit.
Action surge. I smack dude again.
Okay. That hits.
And Echo will smack again.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Alright. Make sure you're
And
tracking
that's,
those charges,
yeah.
because when you attack...
Yep. I got one left because con mod went up with level 4.
And then it would be Taxi's turn.
Taxi's going to try and shoot this person.
Okay, go ahead.
I realized I was stupid and I fixed my issue.
Okay.
24.
That does it.
See, I told you. Hey. Plus
Nice.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Go lay down, dude. Why are you in my face? Jesus Christ. You were too big for that shit. Sorry, I am pulling my shit back up because I was pulling up another page. Then it's their turn. So this guy... There's gonna be 3 attacks against Nigel. I'm gonna do those first. I'm doing math, sorry. 16 and
Miss.
19. Holy.
Hits.
Those are the 2 highest ones, so this only one hits you. And it's gonna be 6 slashing.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And then 1 attack at a time against this thingy. He's gonna miss the first one.
Okay.
18 on the second one.
He is toast.
And then last attack against you. He's gonna miss. Barely, but he does. Last guy's gonna make 3 attacks against you.
Oh,
18,
miss.
20,
Hits.
and 23.
Definitely hits.
So it is gonna be 6 slashing and 5 piercing.
Cool.
And then Aziz, it's your turn.
All right. I use my free cast of Misty Step
Okay.
to get there. As my bonus action. And then 5, 10, 15. Can I still see him from there? Yeah. Alright, move 15 feet to there, and I will, with my action, cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Throw that out there. And that is the 2014 ruling there. They changed it in 2024, so I assume we're going with this one.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And then,
I am not going to be updating a lot of spells and stuff from 2024 for a long time, if
Spells
at
are
all.
fucking busted.
some of them are really fucking broken, yes. Alright, and then, I guess I don't need to see him, so I will move my last 15 feet
Okay.
back, and that will be my turn.
And then it'll be their turn.
Got a new monitor coming in tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice.
they can get to you still with their fly speed, as they kind of like glide around, avoiding just the attacks of opportunity, and they are going to they're going to use command.
That's
They're going to use it on you and Echo, and she's going to command you to break concentration, and it's a wisdom save.
okay.
Isn't it like one word? So like, how would that work? Is it just break or what?
In the spell, it says that the spell's kind of at the GM's discretion on what would happen with any command that isn't a listed thing. So
Unconcentrate.
Okay, I was just curious because it was just like a one-word command. So
That's a wisdom save from us, right?
Yes.
14.
I'll just say she says concentrate, and it'll be on make you concentrate on something else. There you go. Get fucked. You fail.
I mean, I was just
Okay.
curious.
Mirror Image is not a
he-
concentration spell.
And then... Oops. I need to... Well, he would have
Oh.
added to that, but he succeeds.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
Echo's
and
save?
then yes, so he's fine.
Nice.
And then it is Echo's turn. He is going to probably do the same thing. She is going to succeed, actually, unfortunately. And then it is he's also going to walk up here, and then Nigel, it's your turn.
Okay. Smack with my quarterstaff. No.
That does
17?
it.
La 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 la. 8 bludgeoning, unarmed strike.
That'll hit.
I know it's 1d6. Sorry, I was doing something. Eight bludgeoning as well.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else, Nigel?
I'll move like here, end my turn.
Okay. Then it is Crux.
Bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
Not bad. 13 healing. I just continue smacking dude.
Okay. That'll hit him.
Cool. I don't know why I rolled it that way.
Okay. He does fall.
Neato burrito. That's all I got.
Hold on. Making use of my new token markers. And then it is Taxi. Your turn.
Do we want to?
I can.
Yeah, might as well, you know. Courage. Bam, right there.
Okay.
That's an action. And then, bonus action, command him to fight her.
Okay.
And then it's his turn. Let me open up the thing.
Quick way to open character sheets is if you press Shift and then double click on your characters, it'll open up their sheets.
11.
11 will not hit.
Unfortunate.
Anything else for Taxi?
That is it.
Okay. 3 attacks against Nigel, 3 against Crux, starting with Nigel. Ooh, that's rough. That is a 24, 25, and a nat 20.
I'll reaction reduce the nat 20, I guess. I'm probably gonna go down.
Okay, so, I'm gonna roll the nat 20 first, so that is 17 slashing,
Reduced by 4, so 13.
and then it's gonna be... That's unfortunate. 11 slashing, and then 7 piercing.
Hold on. 13. Yada yada yada. I'm down. Huh. Okay.
And then
I
3
see.
attacks against Crux.
Okay.
One's gonna hit you for sure. And that's it.
Okay.
6 slashing.
Okay.
And then it is... Aziz's turn.
Alright. Bonus action. I'm going to use a greater healing potion on myself. 14.
There's a thing for mirror image.
What?
There is, yes.
I was looking at the, I don't know, like a token shit. Oh.
Okay, and then with my action then, I will cast Mind Sliver at our
Okay.
friend there. That's
He's
disadvantage.
probably gonna pass.
DC
Disadvantage?
14.
What would they have disadvantage from?
Oh no, me. I would be it, but it's not.
Oh.
Never mind. It's not one of those kind of
Oh,
spells,
it's
so-
yeah, it is. They rolled a 16 naturally.
Okay, they pass.
So yes. And I didn't even know what the rank was yet, so... Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. No movement. End of turn.
Alright, their turn. They are going to... They're going to take the 3 potential attacks of opportunity. If you guys want them. Echo will certainly try. If I can find out where your shit is.
Courage is not.
He is not going to hit. Aziz, do you want to attempt an attack of opportunity?
This is top of the round, right? So that would be reaction for the round.
Yes.
I will not take mine.
Okay. Then this person's gonna touch... Or actually... Yeah, this person's gonna touch this person and kind of utter an incantation. And as they touch, this person's gonna kind of just see them kind of push through what looks like a portal into an area that is just full of fire and red and orange colors, and then they are going to disappear
This one?
as it immediately closes behind them.
Get deleted line.
It took the road.
And then it is Echo's turn. He was going to walk over to the busted up Nigel and roll a... Oops. He saw that you got hurt pretty bad, so he's going to roll up a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
I
17 healing total.
17. I'm up.
Okay. And then it is, after that, your turn, Nigel. You will have bonus action, half of it.
Okay. I will take a regular potion of healing.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. Not bad. And then I'm going to half movement to 5, 10. I'll stay right here for now.
Okay. And then it is Crux.
Bonus action. Yeah, go back out. Swing on the guy.
Okay. And it hits.
Fucking sick.
Damn.
You guys are on the 20s tonight. Okay.
And then we use the last charge of my echo.
Okay.
To swing this one.
That will
17.
hit.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Blushing.
Anything else?
Nope, that is all. And that is
Taxi.
everything spent.
Gonna reapply Hunter's Mark and then shoot that guy.
That's a spell slot.
Is it?
That creature's not dead.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then we're just not gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay. It's right here. 19.
That will hit.
But then Courage is gonna add his modifier with his reaction.
Okay.
And then, yeah, bonus action, tell Courage to smack the dude. And then Courage is going to start running over. 5, 10. 35, 40.
Okay. That's it.
Yep.
On this guy's turn, he's going to raise his sword as if to attack Crux, and then something's going to pop up under him, and he's going to fall through a portal.
Technically, it's still not a spell slot, but...
Well, at least I killed this guy.
Yeah, and combat's over.
The hell was that?
I think you were right on the money. I think that was hell itself.
Yeah, a bunch of bitches they were.
I'm gonna rifle through this guy's pickets.
He's got a long sword, a short sword, and
Food.
He has a note on him that says, hold on. Give me 1 second. This summary, it's kind of sloppy handwriting. More like a journal note than it is like an actual note. Says, hired by Cadris. Goals to kill adventuring party and take the Shield of the Hidden Lord back to the Hewn Patriarch family. And then it says location Baldur's Gate, destined location of party Candlekeep.
Mhm.
As I'm standing back up with the stuff, I'll crush dude's head.
All right.
Take shield to where? To who?
Some noble family. I don't know here.
I think they wanted the shield.
What shield?
Shield, the
Oh.
note. Your shield.
Yeah.
You know,
you
the
know,
one
this is
that
The shield that
Captain-
they're looking for.
because Captain Portal said there was a puzzle box and a shield they were looking for in the
Well, they
in the
didn't
She
cult
get it.
lair.
She
and
knocked on his shield when she said that. Like, she knocked on that shield that's on
he
Crux's back.
specifically
I
knows it's
remember.
that shield, so
Yes.
we have to identify it, Crux.
No.
Oh, what is your hesitation with identifying it?
I have my reasons.
What are your reasons? I would like
I
to
don't
know.
need to tell you them.
Yeah, what
Why-
if the shield is like spying on us?
Potentially, could be.
It's seeing the back of a road a whole lot.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it doesn't know our exact position.
It might.
Listen, if we're gonna go on this journey, we need every advantage we can possibly get. So I would really like to know what this shield does exactly, especially if the hells are interested in it.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
you're not-
obviously want it back.
Because you're not putting yourself in danger, you're putting everyone here in danger.
Once
And
again,
if you have the heart, then I think you do. Then I think you should let Aziz identify it.
He makes a solid
think I get
point,
it.
my friend.
I think the shield is fine. If it becomes a problem, we'll deal with it.
Well, that's just it. It appears that it has become a problem.
And we dealt with it.
For now, but those two escaped, so they'll most likely come back.
3.
Yes.
There's
Or
3. but I
three,
got away.
sorry.
Then we'll deal with them when they come back.
And then what if they don't stop coming back?
I like a good fight.
Yeah. What if they send someone stronger? Someone harder to
I-
handle.
Can't give you the shield.
And why can't you give us this? Or,
I don't know.
I mean, we're not gonna take the shield from you. We just want to know what it does. No
Yeah,
one's
we
taking
just
anything
want it
from
for
you.
like, I don't know, how long is it to identify? Like a minute?
Yes.
He hasn't long rested, so you have to. I think it's just an immediate action, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it just a spell slot if he uses it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the casting time for it, I still believe, is 1 minute. It's not one
Okay.
action.
Oh, it is 1 minute.
I mean, if anything, Crux, we could just leave it on your back. No one's gonna physically take it off of you.
There's also, Echo, come here. And I usher Echo over, and I say, if you like, Crux, we could have Echo write up a contract that says, we will not take the shield from you, but you let us identify it. That way you can keep it, and we all get to know what it does. A
So
binding
Crux will kind of-
contract.
Blankly stare at the party for a second, as blankly as a robot can, which is pretty blankly to begin with. As if thinking really hard. I can agree to it staying on my back.
It'll stay on your back, and we're allowed to identify it. Is that agreeable?
That is agreeable.
Then shake my hand.
I awkwardly shake your hand. Probably too roughly.
I was about to be like, accidentally just fucking crushes his hand.
Alright, Z's, do your thing.
All right, here we go.
60
And
seconds later.
I spend 1 minute casting Identify.
60 seconds later.
So, as you cast Identify on this item, and it kind of powers through, the
Shield.
first things you feel are just overwhelming images of celestial beings forcing something into a golden-plated, oval-shaped shield that looks nothing like what it looks like now. And then you see the thing that's being shoved in is some sort of large, demonic-looking creature that seems to be fighting back and painfully resisting, almost winning this fight. As it gets shoved into it, you then see and hear. You see what looks like the visage of the shield that it looks like now, and you hear a whisper, soft, echoing, "Take me there." And then it's broken. And you now know. Give me 1 second. There's a lot to send you guys.
Oh no.
No, the thing's still in our journal. We could just read it.
No, there's certain things you guys aren't supposed to know.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Stop reading.
Don't read. Oh! What the hell?
What the fuck?
What?
That is all you
Yeah.
know. That is all you know about the shield.
All right.
Yeah, we should have done this earlier.
As,
Oh my god.
And then
As
you
the-
got the images that you did, so you would understand. Like you could intuitionally guess things, but
I would shake off that imagery and probably take a step back. There is something in that shield. When I touched it, I got mental imagery of several celestial beings forcing what seemed to be a demon or a fiend or some kind of devil into that shield, which originally looked nothing like this. Just a plain shield.
well, it had. So the original image of the shield was just it had very generic celestial like motifs and stuff on it, and it was just like a basic shaped oval shield. It was golden, very brightly golden, and then it had like celestial motifs. It was very, very generic motif, so nothing like specific.
Yes, what God just told you, that's what it was. And now
Well, there's that Joe
it
Nigger
is
guy.
this.
Well, dude.
I don't know what is in there, but it wants us to take it somewhere. It said take me there. And then that's pretty much all I got. But bad
hell?
feelings. Also, it does all the things that are listed in the chat log.
What's a chat?
What you guys are having now?
Yeah.
No, it gives you armor and resistance to fire damage. And apparently it can cast Fireball at a save DC of 21. Jesus.
So the +2 bonus to AC is just a normal shield
A
AC. It's not
regular-
like
okay, that's what I
an
thought.
extra top. It's just a
Wildfire doesn't need concentration. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, so it's not a total of +4 AC, it's just a +2?
no,
like a
it's just the
normal
+2. It's a regular shield. It's just listing that while holding the shield, you would get that normal +2 and resistance. There's some magical shields that don't give you bonuses to AC.
shield? Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah. Well, they have like other dumb effects though.
the shield does not protect me,
Yes,
but it won't
apparently
protect you.
It does all kinds of crazy things, but there you have it.
Oh, no wonder they want it. I think they want to free the demon inside.
Yes, that or use its power.
Yeah.
It seems very powerful.
Hmm. I mean,
I mean,
Portal
yeah,
said
what
we-
if the...
What did the captain
What
say?
if-
We needed this shield in order to save Elturel? So then, regardless of how we feel about it, I guess we have no choice but to keep it around until, well, I guess we save Elturel and then decide then what we do with the shield.
Regardless, a promise is a promise. We told Crux he could keep the shield, and so be it, he can keep it. However, we should be cautious.
Hey, Crux, every time you start feeling weird, could you just tell us, even if you don't remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, oh, I figured he'd say something like that.
Yeah.
I guess it's worth a shot. Yeah.
On to Candlekeep, or do you guys have anything else?
We stare
Oh,
at
the
each other
Candlekeep.
awkwardly for another like 30 seconds.
So after this whole thing kind of unfolds, Rhea pops her head out from the carriage and she says, "If I may, I think I have a story I'd like to tell you all. I had planned on telling you all in the inn the other night, but we had forgotten as we were planning the rest of our time. So I have a story to tell you all of the Hell Riders, so you might have some more context about myself and those I surrounded myself with."
Sure. I guess we
Yeah, of course.
Travel
listen to
through-
Rhea's story.
You travel through your first day. Give me 1 second, because I have to pull up random encounter tables. I think. I don't know if they
Oh,
actually...
this was planned?
Yes, this one's planned.
Okay.
This one? There we go. Ignore
Nobody
that.
talked about how she said that
Fuck.
Elturel's in fucking hell.
Where's the... I hate that, bro.
Yes. How is Elturel in hell?
We totally didn't know that.
We totally did
That
not know
happened.
that already.
Like the amount I like. So first off, it's called Baldur's Gate: Descent to Avernus, but also literally like basically everything we've done has been like hint, hint, nudge, nudge, hell.
Wow, Elturel's missing, and there's a bunch of hell iconography everywhere. I'm wondering what has happened.
Mm-hmm. Even if
Oh
you had
my-
absolutely no idea, you couldn't even think with the title of the fucking.
Like a random homeless guy in the middle of Baldur's Gate could have figured that out. I was like, oh yeah, it's probably in hell, guys.
They have a whole stat block for your guys' fucking ship. I just found.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What are the
That's
chances
amazing.
that someone is able to actually like use it?
It's pretty... there's a sailor. It's a background.
Oh, okay.
It's not
That
hard.
was like actually one of the backgrounds I was considering.
And then you guys still would have had to have a number of people able to, like, use the ship, but you guys would have not had to have a captain, which is the most expensive part. I'm
I
trying
would
to
have been
find...
a captain. I'm the captain now.
Why do I not have a table? I do not want to look it up here, because I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Give me a second. I'm getting there eventually. One day. Where the
I beat
fuck?
the intrusive thoughts.
You guys hear a god's voice booming from the sky.
God, why do you hate us?
Because you're a monk.
I haven't done anything.
Yet!
What do you mean yet?
You're a
Remember
monk,
what happened
yet.
to,
Fucking the warrior has a
Nick
hellfield and you're worried
Precious,
about me.
Yes,
Man's
my
about to use a
child.
fucking wall of fire out of nowhere.
I haven't attuned to it.
that is true.
Oh yeah, he does
Um,
need to be attuned to it. That's something else you would know. You need to attune to it to get those features. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna just fucking guess. I don't fucking know, because they didn't give me anything. There's so many cool things you could fight, though. Where's the table? Alright, so you guys are at camp this night anyway. So, you guys are at camp with her. As you guys are kind of getting ready for the night, you guys can do anything that you want to do as if, you know, getting prepared for a long rest, anything that you guys have question of. Go ahead and ask really quick before I monologue, because it's a paragraph and a half.
Are we able to attune during story time?
I would say that you would have had time during the day to get a short rest into attune. but you wouldn't be able to during this because it would be going for a thingamajigger bob.
Would that be after said fight?
Sure.
Sweet.
Bro, no. Why is this here? If I can't use it.
I remain unattuned to the shield.
Oh. I rolled. That's what it was doing. It was rolling for me. I need to... Oh, can you guys not see those?
I don't see anything
See
in
what?
chat.
Let's go! Okay, I figured it out. Never mind. We're good. Any questions why I'm searching for what the fuck Table J and Table K are?
No, I will
I just wanna
attune
hear
to my
Rhea's
staff,
story.
though.
Okay, you will be able to tune to your staff. I have a token called Macro Holder.
What?
Yep. Where are my tables? I just want my tables. That's all I want.
You're sitting
Is this
at
it?
one. Actually, it's a desk, but close enough.
What is this? That's the creatures. Sorry, I'm supposed to have like a whole table to roll on, and it does not exist apparently. So, oh, those are not here. Those are background tables. What does that mean? It shows you guys that one though.
And sure does.
Encounters on the road results. It doesn't show the actual roll. It just
Okay, so just to give you guys a little bit of insight, I'm supposed to have a table to roll from to give you guys like random encounters and things that you guys can have happen. You guys can face a bunch of cool looking stuff, and none of it's like super story based, but you guys can get extra loot. There's some cool things to run into, some things that would be fun to throw at level 4 party, and it's just like it doesn't fucking exist. I don't know. I can't find a table to roll on. In my rollable tables, nothing exists.
Oh
So-
man, there's this dragon that just so happens wants to retire. It's giving away its whole horde. Wow, it's
Well,
crazy.
a wyvern exists in these, so. Oh,
I wasn't talking about the wyvern. Okay.
Well, now you are.
Oh.
Let's see. Alright, so fuck it, we're not gonna do any of that, because apparently this doesn't want me to do anything. So, she sits down, kind of rubbing her hands together, as if not sure where to start. She looks to the fire, directly into the fire. It was over a century past that the Great Troubles began. Fiends roamed the lands to the north and the west of Elturel. Fields were despoiled, livestock slaughtered, homes razed, and people dragged off to a terrible and unknowable fate. Terror gripped the hearts of all in Elturel. The city's cavalry rode across the land, striking down fiends wherever they found them, and suffering fearful losses. But it was never enough. For every fiend they destroy, it seemed as though 2 more appeared elsewhere, as if some infernal hydra. The ruler of Elturel, the High Rider, asked his people to pray to the gods for aid. To everyone's astonishment, a mighty angel entered the city the next day. Her name was Zariel, which means companion of light. The prayers of Elturel had been heard, and help had come. Zariel located the gate through which the fiends were entering the natural world on the fields of the dead, west of the city. Zariel declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the infernal host that was amassing there, and striking a great blow against the forces of darkness. The High Rider sent out the riders of Elturel, now numbering many thousands, with Zariel at their head, riding a golden mastodon. With a great cry, Zariel and her army charged through the gate. The legions of Avernus trembled and buckled, but did not crumble. Zariel was defeated, and the remnants of her army returned to Elturel, overcome with grief at the loss of their glorious general, but confident that the lords of the 9 hells would think twice about threatening Elturel again. There were great celebrations to honor the valiant knights of that cavalry, who became known as Hell Riders from that day forward. That's her story.
Okay.
She kind of sits there silently after telling the story.
It's
So Zario's the companion light, or at least that's what her name means.
She says Zariel's name means companion of light, which is one of the reasons that the artificial sun that was placed in the center of Elturel was named the companion.
well, that's quite a story.
Yeah, and do you Hellriders still follow Zariel?
Ask that question one more time. I was reading something. Sorry.
Do you Hellriders still follow Zariel?
She says that some believe in Zariel. Some just follow for the mere idea of what it is to be a Hellrider, more than a name or anything else. The glory that Zariel brought at the time is a hope that many hold on to.
So, I have a bit of a philosophical question. This means that the hells are real.
Yes, the Hells are not a place that... It's not a place where you only enter once the afterlife comes for you. The Hells are another plane of existence, like the elemental planes, as a quick and easy example for most.
So now hold on. As he starts to rub his head. So there's the hell plane, and then there are the elemental planes. So is it like this? And he'll stack a couple of gold coins together. Like, is this how our world works? It's just flat on top of flat on top of flat.
She
Oh
says,
my
"Oh, you poor
God.
boy."
Oh my God.
She says, "The world works in a..." She said, "The world works in many ways. The world that we live in is like a small sphere. Each of the planes is another sphere attached to our sphere. When we travel between the planes, we're not necessarily walking between just small things. We're walking between gates to other worlds, practically."
Almost in a cartoon way, a little bit of smoke will come out of Kruk's head as he just now discovered that the world is a sphere. And he's not sure if he believes it.
Alright. Crux is a flat earther, got it.
One, we're gonna have to buy you a globe eventually, and two,
Just,
so what happened?
I can't think of what it's called though.
And two, so does that mean Zariel's still stuck in hell, or what?
That we don't know. We all assume that either her body was destroyed and she simply returned to the celestial planes, as they do when they're destroyed, unless they're destroyed there, or she is trapped in hell. That would be the worst case scenario, obviously, for a celestial being.
So if a celestial dies in the celestial plane, they die for good.
To our knowledge, yes.
So then how does that work for devils?
To our knowledge, it depends on the devil. There's some devils who have... The 9 hells exist. I'm sure you've heard people refer to the 9 hells as a referral to something unsightly, as an example. The 9 hells work in almost their own planes of existence within a plane of existence. Each hell is its own place. If a demon or if a devil exists from one plane and is in one of the other layers of the hells and destroyed, then they return to their original plane. So technically, it's a little bit more convoluted than just destroying them in hell.
Oh, okay.
Again, this is more knowledge that I've learned from being a Hellrider and less experience, so take everything I say with a grain of salt.
So then we're led to believe that Elturel is somehow in hell now.
According to what we've learned so far, which I guess is why we're off to see this person, to hopefully get more answers, more wise.
I mean, would the devils want revenge on Elturel to bring it there? I don't see why they would want it. It doesn't seem that important to me. I mean, the artificial sun's nice, but
I guess the idea of Elturel was something interesting to them because they were attacking it before. I don't know what other reasons they would have for bringing such a major city to to the Hells. Doesn't, again, as like you said, it doesn't seem very viable or important. But there's obviously something bigger at play, or something that we're missing, all of us.
Yeah, if they wanted it that bad, why didn't they do it earlier?
And
I mean,
she kind of
wasn't-
just shrugs her
wasn't-
shoulders and said, "That's for us to learn, I guess."
I mean, Zara was there at first to stop him from when he told us, but if no one
I
else
mean,
there to stop him, then it's kind of free game, I guess. At least that's what I'm assuming. Although I
This-
don't know why would they want it in the first place.
The story that you just told us, Rhea, is that what's in that book I gave you?
She looks and says, "No, this is from my own memories and knowledge. I have yet to partake in this book." But she says that it did remind me to tell you all what I knew. For considering what we've dealt with and what we are going to deal with potentially, it may be rather important.
Hmm.
Well, it's one hell of a story.
And I guess
I
we
think-
should get some rest and continue forward.
Yeah, a bit of an understatement, really. I really don't know what to think about this.
She says there's a lot to think about. It's hard to ask someone for an
Mhm.
opinion or idea immediately.
If Elter has been pulled to hell, how do we pull it back? I mean, no one here is really capable of that sort of thing.
Step number 1, get to the Hells.
She says,
we should somewhere else.
She says, "I guess that's why we're going to this Silvira lady, to figure it out."
I suppose so.
I mean, surely if someone can put it there, someone can bring it back.
If
One
the
could
person
hope.
wants to.
I mean, someone else, maybe?
Fine, I'll do it. Ugh.
Okay, Aziz.
I'll put it back, whatever.
Simple work for me, God. So, she kind of stands up and kind of brushes any of the, dust off herself and says, "As it was said before, I guess we should all get some rest and make way for the rest of our journey. It is a few days ahead of us."
Right. And Crux will literally just power down right where he is and go to sleep.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think kind of creepy how he just does that.
guess he didn't want to take watch.
Guys, do me a
Actually
favor.
walks over and, like, knocks on Crux.
One of his eyes lights up. Can I help you?
No, I was just curious to see what happened.
I heard the comment about watch. If we want to take watch, then we can do that.
All right, he wants first watch.
I'll take,
Ah, screw you guys. I do first watch.
okay, I'll take second.
Oh, I guess I'll defeat.
Yep, I'll go for it.
Perception check, right, Mr. DM?
Yes.
24.
Okay. Everything seems to be kind of passive for the night so far.
Actually, it should be this now.
I'm being lied to, and I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
There is no encounter table.
Bro, I'm telling you. They're like, "There's a counter table on this page," and I open the page, there's nothing there!
Did you make sure they're not stuck together? Because that's what happened in Princes.
Yeah, that is actually a thing, because that was a physical book. I don't have a physical book for this one.
Oh, okay. Then I don't
So I can't do that on this one. I mean, that's not true. I probably could find
Physical
fucking
media is better, honestly.
Can I pulled up a thing. Okay, here we go. Give me 1 second. I find it. No, motherfucker! I lose my mind. Alright. Roll. Who's next?
I did 10.
Everything looks good to you.
Sick. Wake up, taxi, and go into stasis.
Okay.
Just standing
I-
next to
You
him
know what's crazy?
awkwardly.
I'm mad because it says I have an encounter table for this, and I don't. But, you know what I have an encounter table for? Fucking Avernus!
I
We have a
will
+8 to perception.
awkwardly go into
Uh,
stasis, standing right next to taxi.
4 from thing, and then I have what is it called where you get double proficiency?
Expertise.
Oh,
Dex.
expertise?
Expertise, yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then, that's good enough. I'm gonna fast forward you guys, because I really don't want to just roll through 5 nights of nonsense on the road. Unless you guys have anything specific you want to ask about the road.
5 nights
Yeah.
at hell.
It's actually be 4 nights, but...
4 nights in hell.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
I hope we find Markiplier there.
Was that the bite of
Right.
87?
Oh my god.
So,
Ooh.
Ooh.
yeah, you guys are gonna drive me nuts. Over the past 4 days, the weather on the coastway has gradually worsened. Dark clouds release heavy rain until the road runs thick with mud. Yet, you trudge on. Passing by friendly merchant caravans heading north. No, you're not interacting with them. On the morning of the 5th day, the rain subsides, but the dark clouds remain. Ahead, you see a path branch from the wider road, leading to the sea. A raven perches solemnly on a leaning post bearing 2 signs that point like arms towards the west. One says, "The Way of the Lion." The other says, "Candlekeep."
We go
It's
left.
not ominous. Wait. Which one was that?
West is, Oh, they both point towards the west. One says the way of the lion, one says the Candlekeep.
Oh.
I'll say the road... I'll say the Candlekeep, like, sign road is closer to you, but there's another road that kind of forks off, and that's the way of the lion. One that it describes.
Do we
Do
see
we
people
follow-
fly in the
follow the-
sky?
No.
Oh.
So, to Candlekeep then.
Yeah,
You
we
guys are
go
doing
to
Everyone
the
has a
Candlekeep?
perspective.
Yeah.
Objection.
So, if you guys took the other way, it would have saved you time. Because this is not going to come up again. Like half a day, actually. And you guys would have got that picture. I wasn't supposed to send you that picture, but you guys got it anyway. So, as you arrive to Candlekeep, and you guys are arriving to the gatehouse.
Wow.
At the gatehouse, you're greeted by 3 monks in purple robes, a human, a shield dwarf, and a sun elf. Around their necks hang holy symbols of Denair, god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle above an open eye. "Welcome to the Candlekeep," says the elf in common. "A gift is required from those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or scroll that isn't already in the library's archives. Please present your gift for inspection."
Oh fuck, where's the fucking...
Right, I'll reach into the bag and pull out like 10 of the 21st edition books we have.
Those ones specifically?
I'll start with those, yes.
He looks to you and says, "Wow, great books. We do have all these in our archives already."
What about this fucking creepy one?
What creepy one is it?
A black-covered tome titled Apocalyptico, worth 50 gold
That.
pieces.
Oh yeah, the one that's like, the end of the world is coming, and then it's like, yeah, whatever, bro.
You see them look happy as they accept the book, and they kind of begin to study it for a minute. And as they look through it, you see their holy symbols glow. And they close it after a minute, and they bow, granting you permittance into Candlekeep.
The best way to get into Candlekeep is to just write your own book.
Yeah.
Well, they accept that.
You have to find out.
First edition, baby.
Can we would have benefited from a long rest by now?
Yes.
Okay. Give me my shit back. Alright.
So, as you guys walk in, it is a large just place in general. Seems to be all interconnected and woven together. In the Candlekeep pub, it's called the Hearth. You see guests and monks enjoying each other's companies and good meal. The pub has a low ceiling supported by massive wooden crossbeams and narrow, shuttered windows. A large fire pit in the middle of the room is surrounded by half-dozen tables and matching benches. At any given time, there could probably fit around 30 people in here comfortably. The hearth is always open, and there's a rule, there's a written rule on the wall that says the fire is never permitted to go out. Currently, as you guys are here, it is about 24 people occupying this pub. As you guys have arrived here at about supper time.
Who wants to put the fire out?
You guys, hold on, wait a minute. I was continuing to read. Probably should have finished reading. When you guys first show up, you guys see one patron who seems to stand out among the rest. A large ogre who seems to be wearing a very interesting-looking headband. Don't read.
Rambo?
Just look.
What? Oh.
He's sitting by himself in a corner, reading a book. When you guys walk closer, not close enough where like anything's crazy, you guys are able to read that the book is titled The Sum of Theology by Saint Vithira, a servant of Ogma.
What are you reading today, good sir?
Ah, my fellow adventurers. I am reading The Sum of Theology by a very wondrous Saint Vithira. She's a servant of Ogma, god of knowledge.
And what does the good lady have to say about Ogma? Or whatever. What's her subject, actually?
The Sum of Theology.
Sum of Theology? And what is the Sum of Theology? What does she have to say about it?
Whatever it says. I don't know. It's a book. I don't have, like, all the books written and stuff. If you guys ask about books, I'm not gonna have answers, I promise.
Wow, that was so fascinating. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, there's literally nothing about any of these books you guys ask about. Like, if I tell you about the book specifically, it'll have something, but it's 99% of the time, if there's a book, it's just a thing that you might be able to look up, but I'm not sure.
Cool.
Did you say it's an ogre?
Yes, it is an ogre. He also
I tried not to
introduces
read
himself.
anything but the first thing on the very top of the thing.
He introduces himself as Little One.
Oh.
Yeah, what
Kind
a
of an
funny name you
ironic
got there.
name.
Is that like an oxymoron?
He says, quite the opposite, my fellow friend. It is rather than a name attributed to myself. It is to honor the poor halfling whose life I cut short many years ago when I donned this headband.
Oh, and does the headband do anything special?
He says, yes, it grants me the intelligence that I have now.
Oh, fancy.
Really?
It's nice of you to honor him after his death.
He says, yes,
Like,
when we came across each other, I killed him for what was then a shiny golden headband. And as soon as I attuned to it, and it grew to size, allowing me to don it, I felt compelled to learn the error of my ways, and seek a better life. So I adopted the name Little One, to honor this poor little halfling. And now I spend my time in Candlekeep, for most of society shuns me for what I am. And I hope to learn as much as I can, day by day.
I want this headband.
Anyway, my good sir, we are actually looking for someone today.
Says, I may be able to point you in the correct direction. Who do you seek?
We're looking for someone named Silvira.
He says, ah, Silvira Savikis, I'm sure is who you speak of.
Yes, sorry.
If you look towards those stairs, and he points you in a direction, you can find yourself at the main keep. You should be able to find her. In there, or around there. She moves quickly, and she likes to partake in many investigations and learnings, so she may not be at a stable place at all times.
Does she have? Do you know what she looks like?
He says, yes, she is a tiefling. Give me a second, as I pull up a picture of her, so I can describe her, because I don't have one. She's a tiefling. She wears a golden-colored set of robes. She has shorter hair. And she has brown eyes. That's all I got for you.
And she
tiefling.
wears this great perfume, and she did her nails, and
So he points you there. In the
Cool.
oh, good.
thank you, good sir. We'll try to find her right away.
Cool. So you guys do me a favor, catch Echo up because I need to grab a drink really bad.
Echo, you died. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, it happens.
I kicked you off a cliff.
Nice.
No,
Oh, that
but
was
we got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we bought
So-
horses, right? You know about that. Then we went to what the fuck? Like Worms Crossing. We
Mhm.
met Captain Portier. I wrote older Raven Guard's successor is what she's going to be, and she wants to, make the Flaming Fist better. Blah 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 blah. She said something about Alterel being in hell. Big reveal, and other things that I don't remember.
She
Um,
said the Infernal Box and the shield that we got is maybe a key to saving El Terrell. Rhea, Lord dumped us how the Hell Riders were essentially leading under Zario, who led a defense against the Hells, but she mysteriously disappeared when she went beyond it.
Most
Eventually,
importantly, we sold all of our
that's how she got
shit
the name.
and got rewards from
Yeah.
Captain Zodge, so you can add 368 gold to your inventory.
And we also have a war horse pulling a cart, and everybody has horse.
cool.
And we didn't end up spending money on the horses. The
Yeah,
the
they
DM
refunded
threw
us.
us a bone and gave us our money back.
Oh, okay. So add that money back. Sweet.
Yes, we just have a horse. Well, you all do.
Yeah,
Have a
if we
cart
just
and a
like
war horse.
waited, they would have given us the horses anyway.
Yeah, oh well.
No, better than trying to buy a cart and then having one given to you.
Uh,
Don't worry, you'll find
Ye-
Farmer John one day.
did we talk about the shield?
We
Oh
were
yeah, we
told
found
that
out what the shield does.
Oh yeah, the
we
shield's
identified
haunted
it.
by
As
a
fuck.
demon because a bunch of Celestials put him in there, and it does some cool shit.
Okay.
You can cast fireball with it.
Yeah, fireball and wall of fire with no concentration.
Yeah,
Correct.
3 times a day with a DC
Well,
21.
no.
You can cast fireball 3 times a day.
Well, not attuning to it, Crocs refuses to take it off his back.
Yes.
Oh, you
Okay.
haven't attuned to it?
No, I
Mhm.
stated that during all, when he's like, anything else? It's like, no, I remain unattuned to the shield.
Okay, so you're keeping your contract literal. You're just gonna keep it on your back.
Yep, it just rides around on my back. It's very specifically not in the bag of holding, because if you want it, you're gonna have to come take it.
I have a feeling that something bad would happen if you tuned it in. Not like
Crux doesn't know
immediately per se, but
I mean, Crux doesn't know that, and Crux doesn't know how to attune to items. I assume.
Well, I mean, if anybody, my intelligence isn't much lower than most of the parties. I just play Crux dumb. And he has his reasons, he told
does
you.
it make sense?
So what I'm gathering is a lot of shit happened, and watch Aziz's video. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And add my 80 gold back. Okay. I'll do what I can to follow along. Thank you guys so much, and sorry I couldn't be here.
No, you're good. I mean, it was kind of
You get
like
it?
on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Crux,
I
I'm
get
really
you.
Also,
glad.
we've long rest, of course, so you have all your stuff. So don't worry about
Okay, we long rested. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So now we're
I,
on our way to speak to Silvira.
it. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay, and we were just described that by little one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Elvira the Tiefling. Are we still in Baldur's Gate, or are we trying to?
We're in
No, we
Candlekeep.
are in Candlekeep. We did fight some shit on the road that teleported itself somewhere that was hues of red and orange with lots of fire. Shockingly, it was hell. Oh, and Crux had his mind blown when he learned that the world is a sphere.
That's a good way to round things out.
Already.
Alright. So, as you guys make your way towards the main keep, which is a towering edifice housing hundreds of monks and wizards, and thousands of books and scrolls, you meander through this keep, helpful monks stop to offer you guys directions, guiding you guys to the person you're looking for. They point you into a direction of a laboratory, specifically. When you get here, you see the walls of the circular tower chamber are punctuated by arched windows that are currently shuttered. Bookcases filled with eldritch volumes stand between the windows, while tables are crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. Engraved into the floor of the chamber is a large, 9-pointed star. A middle-aged tiefling dressed in wizardly robes stands by one of the windows, caught in a fugue of intense contemplation. Perched on the corner of a table nearby is a spindly little demon with a warty green skin, buggy eyes, thin black horns, and a whip-like tail. And she whips around as she hears her door open. She says, "I can't tell you how pleased I am to see you. What have you brought me?" As you see in the background, a familiar Flaster Fisk standing and pointing at you all.
This, I guess, and I'll reach in the back and pull out the puzzle box of doom.
Yeah, don't forget the shield on your back.
The shield remains. Aggressively to Taxi, because I failed to put that aggressively.
For now.
Oh wow, she's kind of scary. Holy. Oh, she's very scary. Holy shit.
Figure of death.
Worse.
You cat's power word poop.
I would assume that somebody that has studied the Nine Hells their entire life is probably a bit of a badass.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting like this. She is fucking scary. So, I just pulled up her stat log because I can see stuff, and yeah, threw me off. Alright, so.
Well,
She
time
takes-
to start Princess Boys. Pull out the flail!
She looks
I'm not
to
ready.
she looks to her little familiar that's kind of crouched, the little demon creature I described, and says, "Jezebel, to work we go." She, as soon as you point it out, by the way, she like runs and snatches it out of your hands. She begins to study it incredibly closely, and then she looks up for just a second, and then looks at Crux, and then kind of looks back at the box, and then like double takes and like shakes her head as if she saw something. She says, "Could you turn around for me?"
He does so.
She says, "Oh, the shield of Gargoth."
And who's Gargoth?
Notes.
She
Yep.
says, "Well, give me 1 second, because let me see what she knows about it."
Assume Gargoth.
Oh, it's all the way at the fucking bottom. Hold on. There we go. She says, the shield is a symbol of good's triumph over evil. Gazing at such beauty, one can easily overlook the terrible force bound within it. Gargoth is, I believe, its name, though it calls itself the Hidden Lord. It was a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane, and there it amassed such a following as to rival that of gods. In that way, Gargoth became a sort of demigod, and having worshippers increased its power exponentially. My, how the mighty have fallen. The shield has the power to corrupt everything around it. The hewn family of Baldur's Gate has kept it for years now. Doubtless they'll want it back, but the shield should not be taken to any place where thousands of mortals reside. It needs to be locked away in an extra-dimensional space, away from corruptible souls.
Everyone just like stares at Crux.
Would.
She looks to you and says, "Well, once I finish with this thing, I can deal with that for you." And then she kind of starts walking away, looking at this box. Now I have to roll dice for myself. I hate this. It's so stupid. Hold on.
Wait, she could fail this?
She sure fuck can!
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do afterwards? She fails.
Can I cast guidance
Princess
on her?
Boys!
Guidance.
You can if you want, yeah.
Yeah, not much help with box, but help with mind. I'll cast guidance.
Pull the funny little thing.
I did the whole thing. Fuck. So, as she walks around, she says, "I've been suspicious of the High Overseer of Elturel for a long time, but no one wanted to hear my concerns because Thavius Grieg was widely regarded as a hero who saved the city from an undead scourge, giving rise to the holy nation of Elturcon. Hailed as a savior, Thavius made all citizens of Elturel swear an oath called the Creed Resolute, which binds them to defend the nation of Elturgard. I met him years ago, and my instincts told me he was a charlatan. Afterward, I grew to suspect that he had cut a deal with one or more powerful devils, using the Creed Resolute to bind all Elturel to his dark deal. I wish to prove my theory, and I believe the evidence is locked inside this little puzzle box here.
So Thavius made a bunch of deals with devils and possibly got Elturel stuck in hell.
Why? Why poison itself?
Jezebel, hand me the flask. And the little creature hands her a flask of dark liquid. She pours it into this maze-like trough carved into the box's surface. She then starts to tip the box so that the liquid flows in certain directions through the maze-like pattern, until the box's horn inlays pop loose and it breaks apart. Inside the box is a stack of 9 chain-linked plates, each 3 inches on a side, cast of dark iron and stamped with what looks to be infernal runes. She looks and says, "Ah! I found it!" She says, "I am going to read something to you. I hope you are all taking notes."
I'm trying.
She says, that was her saying that. "Be it known to all that I, Thavius Krieg, High Overseer of Elturel, have sworn to my master, Zariel, Lord of Avernus," and you see her eyes kind of grow wide for a second as she reads this part, "to keep the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures, living and dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond with fear and servility. I recognize the dispensation of the device called the Solar Incendiator, hereafter called the Companion. In my capacity as High Overseer of Elturel and its vassal territories, I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return whence it came, taking Elturel and its oath-bound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. All this is my everlasting pledge." And you guys look, and for a second you look to Rhea, and you can see that she is stung by the revelation, and she collapses onto the floor, and she begins to cry.
Wait,
Um,
I thought Zarya was an angel or whatever. Why would she give all of Elturel to the Hells?
All in. Angel.
She says, after a few seconds, "If Zariel wants my soul, she's welcome to try to take it."
Rhea says that?
Yep.
Zariel
Wait, she's-
is now
Oh, okay.
Lord of Avernus? That's quite a turn of events.
Made deal 50 years ago. Was taken down to Avernus. Bad contract.
Rhea, when did you say they initially charged in? When was that?
Hold on, let me open it back up.
Sorry.
50
You're right.
years and like a week ago.
I just
Well,
close
that's-
stuff because it slows it down when I have like 500 things open, so I try to leave it minimal.
2 weeks.
Is this one? Probably not. Nope, it's not. Next one. That one. Hold on, let me scroll down. I don't know. Over a century past.
Okay.
That's all I got. I don't have his exact date. Something.
So about
So-
a century ago, Zariel disputed the Hells. 50 years later, Zariel comes back and wants Elturel. Now Elturel's gone. Is what I'm getting from that.
Yes, I
Yeah,
seem
but-
to be drawing the same conclusions. There must have been some corruption after her fall. Rose her to the state of Lord of Avernus, at which point, some 50 years ago, it would seem she... Wait. Thavius Krieg, though, how old is he? I mean, we're talking 50 years.
Well, if we're... I mean, he was old when you guys saw him. But, remember the shadow?
Yeah, there was a demon shadow, so he could have been a lot older than we thought he was.
Also, didn't you say century?
Yeah, after the century.
Yeah, it was about a century or so ago. Then 50 years
Yeah.
ago, made a deal, now it's gone.
That's
Question. if Alterel taken, why leave Krieg behind? And why, if Krieg free from going down, why kill self?
My guess would be Baldur's Gate was next.
But he has no hold over Baldur's. Oh, the Van Damper family were about to gain all of Baldur's Gate to themselves. So if they made the same deal, Baldur's Gate would have also been pulled to the hells.
Well,
But then we sort of unalived him.
There's no need to be so PG about it. They deserve to die.
Oh wow, I think we inadvertently saved Baldur's Gate from something way bigger. For now,
I mean,
at least.
we were kind of trying to, but we just didn't know. how good
We didn't know it was that bad. Holy shit.
But what if Alterel need Alterel back? How? Can we?
Rhea stands up, adamant, and she asks. She kind of repeats what you said. She says to Sylvira, "Can we?" Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I guess you guys are going to be on a journey to hell.
Why do you say that so casually?
On a field trip? No way!
She says, "Oh, you guys have never traveled interplanally, have you?"
No. Is that something people
Yeah,
casually
no.
do?
She says, "Oh, very much so." And then she kind of begins casting like a spell, and you see the 9-pointed star begin to glow. And she says, "I can easily push you all to Avernus fairly quickly."
Oh,
But, and then she stops.
Yeah.
Before we do that, a couple things. She's going to run over to like a stack of scrolls, and she's going to say, "Here, this map may not be entirely accurate. Its creator is unreliable. This is a map of Avernus."
do you actually have a map of Avernus?
She says, "Yes, I've been there a couple times myself."
No, I was actually the DM.
Oh, yes, I do. I think. I have to look. I have multiple, I just don't know which one I'm supposed to give you guys, so you have to give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm multitasking, and by multitasking I mean I'm eating with one hand.
You say it's
Please, can
possibly
this be a normal field trip?
unreliable.
Fucking bitch.
The first?
Who, pray tell, made this map?
Yes.
Give me a second. Oh my god, hold on. I have to fucking click through like 84 things to get to it. I don't think it tells me. That's really weird.
Here's a map that's blank.
I mean, it's an actual map. I'll show you guys when you get there now that I'm looking at it, but
No, I meant just like... it's just kind of funny.
Are you
Yeah,
referring to
just-
the person who is unreliable?
yeah, she says that the person who made it is unreliable. Trying to see if I'm missing something. I have to be, because there's no fucking way, right? Like... Okay. I'm still looking, because for some reason... Okay, so... which one do I... Give me a second, because I'm supposed to show you guys now. Don't read any words. If there's words.
Oh, wow.
Are the location names okay?
Yeah, oh, that's fine. You guys can... That picture is exactly what you're supposed to see.
Okay. Monument
Old
of
Drax
Tiamat.
grave. Interesting.
Hey, didn't we run into some Tiamat cultists?
You sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, I see here there's a monument to Tiamat. Who is Tiamat exactly?
Oh, the Dragon Queen. Five-headed dragon, mother of dragons, created all chromatic dragons. Very terrifying force of nature. Said to rival that of gods.
Oh, and
Love
she's
it.
just casually on the plane of hell. Wonderful.
No, she's trapped there.
Oh, why is she trapped there?
Because everyone's afraid of her.
Fair enough.
You said
Yeah.
you've been to Avernus before. Why go?
To study, to learn. As we do, as she points to her horns.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fun place to study.
Well, when you want to learn, and learning is a part of who you are, you do anything you can.
Oh.
Yeah, what's with this demon zapper?
Hold on, I gotta
Oh,
look
man.
at it. Yeah.
Oh, wait, there was a demon zapper?
It says demon zapper.
Where is it?
The big yellow
Middle
Oh.
left, yeah.
Oh, you mean the guy I saw on there?
So, she explains about the blood wars. So, there's a constant war waging between the devils and the demons. Two different things, I know the names are similar. The devils hail from the hells. Demons hail from the abyss. There are many, many, many layers of the abyss, and they come through different portals and areas and such, so the demon zapper is a way to defend against them, so to say.
Oh, well, would we be okay if we went through it? I mean, we're not demons.
That I do not know. As some mysterious voice in the sky would say, fuck around and find out.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
I'm going straight to the demon zapper.
If
I will let you guys know, now, it is a sandbox.
Oh, no.
Once we get there. So be careful with what you do. There is some things that will happen for me to guide you, and you guys get some answers for direction, but it is a sandbox. You can go where the fuck you want. There's no limits.
Let's go visit Tiamat.
Don't tempt me.
What were you gonna say, Echo?
if
Wrecked flying fortress.
to look for Elturel first or get idea, where suggest? Where a good place to start?
I'm glad you asked, because now I have to open a new page. Hold.
Second question, where most snakes at?
The important questions, yes.
I'd be careful with the snakes you encounter there. They are scary.
Everything looks kind of scary here.
Do you have any snakes
more
here
scary than
before we
diseases.
leave?
Aziz not scary. Aziz cool.
Oh my god.
The coolest.
She
He's a
says
bit
to you, that I have a friend who could actually guide you and maybe give you a little bit more help. He owes me a favor, we'll say. His name, a wizard named Traxagor. He lives in a tower about 20 miles from here. I've loaned him a spell book or two, so he owes me a favor. I can have you delivered safely to his tower, and then he can use the plane shift spell to take you straight to Elturel. Even more importantly, Traxagor is looking after an old friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells. I think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
Lulu.
I mean,
She sounds pleasant.
you hear the name Traxagor and you know he has to be a wizard. Like,
You know that orb meme with like the orb wizard? That's how I imagined him.
yeah.
So, she says, I will get you there safely, and fairly quickly, but my first question to you all is, what do you wish to do about that? And she points to the shield again.
Crux's decision.
I mean, he's very adamant about keeping the shield for whatever reason.
Yes. Between you and I, he's quite quiet about it. Makes me a bit nervous.
Yeah, he's stubborn and strong. That's the worst combination for trying to get something from somebody.
Shield is fine. There it is.
Yes, that. Over and over like a broken record.
Yeah, he keeps saying that. I don't know why he's so fixated on it.
Crux, keep us alive. Up to him, I say. So far, Crux not hurt us because shield. So, he may know best.
I mean, but once we get the shield into the hells, won't we be like a major target?
We're going to hell. major target anyway.
I mean, less of a target.
I mean, we do potentially need it to bring Iltero back. I don't know how, but
She looks to you and says, I don't believe the shield is attached to Elturel in any regards.
No, attached to Crux back.
She looks to you and says, continue to be smart, little bird, and I'll be having chicken today.
Put on my hood and kind of cower.
So I guess we should go visit Trexacord then.
A question before we do. Are you
Yes, of
familiar
course.
with the ogre in your tavern by the name of Little One?
Ah, yes, little one. What of him?
The decoration upon his head.
You mean the headband of intellect?
Oh, yes, that. Very, very pretty. I was curious, would you know if he would be willing to part with it in any way?
I doubt it. And also, it would be incredibly dangerous for everyone around him if he were to part with it, because then he would be lower down to his previous lack of intelligence, which was bloodthirsty and built on instinct. And as much as we would be able to deal with it, I don't think everyone wants to fight a rampaging ogre, especially when he's so peaceful, currently.
Yes, well, thank you.
She says, so, are you all ready?
Question: are you willing to part with some books that may have more knowledge on the Hells, so that we can study along the way?
She says, I do not have very many books about the Hells themselves, because each area is, different, and I've only been to Avernus, and even then, I've been limited in the places I've reached because of the dangers. I know of some weaker beings and creatures that live within, and maybe some of the rule sets in the areas, but nothing specific, for if you venture to certain areas. For, like example, Tiamat's area. If you go there, I have nothing for you.
Then do you just have a book on Avernus then?
She gives you what looks like small journal. So that's about the best I have. It was not a lot. It is just some observations and information that I have gathered over time. But it could be useful to you.
Thank you.
She says, so, are we all ready?
not to go to hell.
No. I'm going to send you to the other
Okay.
fellow, because my friend is with him.
Yeah, we're gonna go
All right, yeah, that's
meet
what I thought.
Trexagord and Lulu, I guess, and then we'll go to Hells.
Yep.
Need anything while we're down there?
Is there anything worth seeing in Candlekeep before we go?
She says, unless you're willing to look at, if you have the gold to partake in buying scrolls and such, yes. Otherwise, that's likely. Many books, and as much as you all seem intelligent, I do not believe you're going to have time to invest into reading very soon.
Right.
Yes, all of us are very intelligent.
She says, sure you are, buddy, sure you are.
Much more so if I could get that headband with that logo.
Oh my god. He fucking dangled his carrot in front of you. He was like, I don't care about a rampaging ogre.
Yeah, Aziz, it's definitely not with it.
I have some really good ideas, but okay, we'll drop it. Let's go to
You mean
Trexagores.
really bad at ideas?
No, I think I have two ideas that could potentially work out really well, but I don't want to jeopardize things. We'll just
Puts the
keep
headband
moving.
on. Finally has the intelligence to realize, oh, that was a bad idea.
Immediate realization.
Oh, I fucked up.
Puts it on. Fuck! Like an ogre's like smashing him.
I mean, our low level, we can take on an ogre, but I feel bad for everyone else. I mean,
So
they can
you-
also kill him, so whatever.
Wanted in Candlekeep.
Do you guys want to take the book written way that you get there, or do you guys want to take the way I wrote it? I'll let you guys choose. I will say, the book written way is kind of cooler. Mine's just quicker.
Nah, I don't care.
Let's go to hell.
Let's go
What?
teleport there.
So,
Practicor or whatever his name is.
she begins to just kind of chant these incantations and sends you, and you see a portal appear below each of you. Or like, not a portal, arcane runes. And then she says, please link your hands in a circle, do not let go, for I do not know where you may end up in that scenario, and we do not want to have to deal with, strays in that situation.
Alright.
Is this accurate at all?
She says, oh yes, as long as you don't let go of each other's hands, you should end up exactly where I want you to go.
Okay. I hold hands with whoever's nearest.
I
Okay.
hold Nigen's hand.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
I hold whoever
Is everyone gonna agree to holding hands in a
Yeah,
circle?
we all interlock
Yeah, we're all
Rhea-
linked in hands.
with the power of friendship.
I'm gonna say Taxi and Nigen. You two are holding hands with Rhea on your other sides, and she has a tight
Buddy.
grip on your hands right now.
Well,
Like-
fair.
Very just serious. Like the look on her face is she's intent. And then you guys see a white blinding flash as you guys fall onto a concrete floor. And hold on as I pull up a thing.
One bludgeoning damage.
Alright, where the dot hells are we?
Give me a second. You're on a stone floor in Chexagor's tower.
Oh, we're right at the tower. I thought we had to walk there.
As you guys look up, you see Silvira here. She ushers you to a crescent-shaped landing platform with a stunning view of the sea. She kind of walks downward. Oh wait, no, hold on. Ignore that whole thing. I fucked that all up. I was reading the complete backwards thing. You guys arrive in what looks like a cluttered chamber illuminated by various objects upon which have a spell. It's a continual flame spell that has been cast. Scurrying around the room is an otter dressed in a tiny red cassock. The otter mumbles to itself in common, mentioning something about a tuning fork. Suddenly, it takes notice of you and stands upright. Lulu, wake up! Our guests have arrived! At the sound of her name, a small elephant with golden fur appears from under a pile of blankets near a table strewn with alchemical equipment. The elephant takes to the air on feathery wings and lets out a pleasing trumpet sound. Give me a second.
Echo will mimic the trumpet sound.
You okay over there, bud? Sounds like you just got done with a sneezing fit.
No, my dog just leaned into me really hard.
I'm sorry, am I bothering you?
I can't show you a picture. No. Alright, I'm gonna show you something. Do not look at anything except... Oh, wait, never mind. I lied. I found it. Ha 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 ha. That's Lulu.
Oh.
No, that thing.
I want
It's adorable.
This thing kills demons?
I'm glad someone picked that up. Alright. I'm sorry, I just read something that I was not prepared for. I forgot about this. So, he looks to you and says, hello! And this is the otter speaking to you. He says, my name is Traxagor. Silvira told me about you all. Not very long ago. He kind of looks down at a pocket watch that he pulls out of what looks like a pocket, and he says, about 22 seconds ago, actually.
Oh, you seem well informed.
Nice to meet you.
He says, and you as well. He says to you, I am searching for my tuning fork to be able to use plane shift to get you all, including Lulu, to the Hells. Unfortunately, I have seemed to lost it.
Can I do a quick look around the room to see if I see a fork?
Everyone do it.
Perception,
Nope.
perception. Or investigation. Is it perception or investigation?
Perception.
I'm so stunned by this talking otter and
Oh my
fucking
fucking
flying
God.
elephants.
Okay.
We don't see shit.
Echo?
Natural
Alright.
one.
Hey!
Hey.
After a bit of time, you guys are searching around. Echo does find it.
Yeah.
If you look up tuning fork on D&D, it's... Hold on.
I'm sure it's like a 2-pronged fork or something.
Yeah, it's literally just like a tuning fork. Like an actual tuning fork. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a tuning fork.
Mhm.
I think I've seen one.
Hold on, I'm licking chips out of my teeth. So, he takes the fork and he slaps it against like his other otter hand. He says, "Perfection!" And here we go. He says, before we get into anything, is there any questions that you all have before we are sent to the hells?
Any place we should go to first, I guess?
He says, "Oh, I'll be sending you directly to El Terrell."
Oh.
You know, El Terrell was in Avernus?
He says, "I do now."
Oh, how do you know exactly where it is?
Yeah.
He says, "Well, when you have spells as these set up in places, they usually have permanent circles. And when you cast something, that's where you are sent. So, I once had a circle in El Terrell. And you will be on your way there because of said circle."
I'll look at Rhea and see how she feels about this, if her face is... how she's doing.
Looks serious. Again, she looks like she is ready to roll with you guys. And actually, as you look at her, she says, "I know that I'm not very strong, but if you would all allow me, I would want to join you on this journey. I want to see El Terrell again."
Make peace. Go to El Terrell. Do we get box back?
No, it broke.
Oh.
Wait, what box?
For a puzzle box.
Puzzle box.
Oh, no, she fucking broke the shit out of it.
His ray of flag and foam finger. We have a ray of sim. Here we go.
Traxagor, was it?
Yes, indeed, that is my name.
You said we before we go. Does that mean you and Lulu are coming along?
He looks and he says, "Well, I guess it would just be Lulu. I myself probably should not go, just in case."
Oh, trouble in
Is
hell
it-
for you?
Says, "No, I'm just an otter."
Fair.
I've seen otter things before.
You feel a very intense stare from behind you. And as you turn around and look, it is Silvira giving you just a cold stare.
Put hood back on and I'll kind of cower behind Crux.
I'll say it to Silver. Don't worry, we're gonna send him to hell.
She shakes her head and she says, "You're next."
Fair.
She says, "I'm a tiefling. It won't be considered cannibalism."
You're gonna eat him?
I appreciate that joke, Johnny. That was good.
He looks to you and says, "Well, Lulu, if you would get acquainted with your newfound companions, that would be fantastic, while I prepare." And then you see him put the tuning fork in his mouth and kind of do an auto run as he goes to gather things. And you see this little elephant kind of float up to you, as it floats, by the way. And it says, "Hi, I'm Lulu."
Oh.
We're aware.
Wait, so if I was told correctly, you killed demons?
She says, "Oh, yes, many."
What's your method of killing demons?
She says, "Usually I don't do a whole lot of the killing myself. Usually just let other people do it. But I can do this." And she turns around and you see her trumpet just like vibrate, and you see a large cone of just thunderous energy vibrate out and just put large cracks in the wall.
Echo will start clapping.
And then she does another one where she turns to you and she blows the trumpet again, except it doesn't make much of a sound, but a ton of sparkly colors come out of it in this cone. And you guys feel as if nothing hurts you when it comes out. But she says, "That doesn't hurt good people. But oh, no, the demons don't like, the devils don't like that one."
Yeah, no wonder why this place is a mess.
Huh. Yes, well...
Well, Lulu, I think we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, we're all a little crazy.
As you guys feel her like float up to you too, you feel a weird like aura around you. like as if something protects you when she's near you.
Holy elephant.
Paladin?
Could I do an arcane check on that?
You can attempt to, yes.
Oh, good, because that's going to be an amazing roll.
Negative
Yep,
1?
+0.
Oh,
No,
okay.
+0.
Oh god.
Four.
No.
Damn it.
Magic. Oh.
Okay, hold on. I misread it. So you do feel that aura, but it feels very faint.
Tell me, Lulu, do you learn magic like Sylvira here, or do you draw your power from a different source?
She says, "Oh, my magic comes from within me. I am just, to my knowledge, born with magic. I don't remember a lot of things, unfortunately."
Oh, so it
Aziz
just comes
smiles.
to you naturally.
Just a flying 2-foot-tall elephant.
Give me
You
one
don't know,
second.
she could be a follower of Bahamut. You don't know that.
Sylvira steps up and says, "I found Lulu and befriended her while studying a portal to the Nine Hells located in the Fields of Dead, west of El Terrell. She stayed with me at Candlekeep for a while, but didn't get along with Jezebel, so we decided she'd make a better companion for our friend Traxigo over there," as you see this otter running around, given his eccentricity and good nature.
Why was she in the hells?
She wasn't in hell, she found her by the portal, while she was
Oh,
studying
by
it.
the pedal.
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
Huh. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Everyone's weirdly enthusiastic about going to hell.
I know,
As-
right? Everyone's so casual about it.
As you asked her about, so she says, "Oh, a question I should answer better. You asked me about how the fighting the devils. I was with the angel Zariel when she assembled her army of Hellriders to attack Avernus. Through the gate we went, tearing through devils like song through air. Victory was within our grasp until some of the Hellriders betrayed us. They retreated through the gate and sealed it behind them. Before she was captured, Zariel told me to hide her sword so that it wouldn't fall into evil hands. Someone helped me hide the sword, but I don't remember who." She kind of floats, as if thinking. "We found a place to hide it, but I don't remember where. I
you
escaped
remember-
Avernus, but I don't remember how. Most of my memory is gone, and I don't remember why."
Didn't Sylvira just said she saved you from there?
No, she found him by the portal, but she doesn't remember how she got out.
Oh.
Do you maybe remember their face at all? Are you a Hellrider?
She says, "I don't remember."
Are
Do
you celestial?
Give me 1 second. Sylvira speaks up. Says, "Yes, she is of celestial nature. She is a Hollyphant."
Didn't didn't you say that Zariel rode into battle on a gold mammoth? Mastodon?
She looks to you and says, "Yes, but this is not a mammoth. This is a Hollyphant."
It's gold and has a trunk. That's just weird.
I mean, is it possible that someone changed her form or extracted her power in some way?
Everyone, Sylvira and Traxigor kind of pause for a second, saying, "It." And Traxigor says, "It could be possible, albeit it would have to be an insanely powerful individual. Someone who could probably, well, I guess, bring Elturel to hell."
So then the only one who can possibly transform Lulu here back to her original form, quote unquote, would be Zario or someone of equivalent or stronger.
They kind of just don't answer and continue on their way. Or, like, continue doing what they were doing, which, for some of them, was just sitting there.
What should we do once we get to Elturel?
Give me 1 second. There's a lot I have to read through, sorry, they gave me a lot right here.
I mean, yeah, we just found fucking Zario's mammoth steed and knows where her sword is. Which I'm sure is going to be hard as balls to get.
Sorry, I'm reading through this right now so I can make sure I'm giving you guys the right stuff, because there's a lot for me to read right now. And this is for me to read specifically, which makes it even more annoying.
Presenting the Krabby Patty.
Okay. See. Now I get it. Okay. So they look to you and say, our best guess is start in Elthorel. You might need some ways to investigate or learn about what's going on to see if there's a way to bring Elthorel back. That may put you in a direction, we're hoping, at least. Obviously, everything we're going off of right now is entirely both subject to change and just based on what we know currently. We don't have a lot.
Is there anything we should not do or avoid while in the hell?
Yes, all of the lords of each of the layers of hell.
Cool. What about individual
Helpful.
demons or devils?
They both look and say, so Vyra says, and Traxagor just kind of agrees after she says this, we don't know of many named, powerful devils, outside of, obviously, the lords. All we can say is be careful of the creatures you see. Everything will be much scarier there than it was on the surface.
Alright.
And then Traxagor walks up with his tuning fork, and he says, Alright, is everyone ready? With the tuning fork in his mouth.
Yeah.
I guess as ready as I'll ever be.
Alright.
Join the hell.
Why is everyone so casual about this?
He puts the fork in one hand, and you guys stand in a large circle as he slaps it on the ground, and you guys are... Hold on. I have a description for this. As you stand together in a circle, Traxagor taps the tuning fork on the floor, and he casts his plane shift spell. And as you guys get sent to Avernus, you feel a strange power come over you as you guys have reached 5th level.
Ooh.
As he says that, I'm gonna say, wait, how do we get... And then just go.
Alright. So you guys are 5th level. We're gonna call it there for tonight,
Woo.
because we
Yeah.
can start off everything tomorrow. You guys have your map. Don't forget that. I have a lot of reading and prepping to do, which I'm excited and nervous about.
Look, guys, we finally made it into Avernus. Now we're gonna descend into it.
Hell yeah.
That's the idea.
I thought
Balls.
sorcerers were a D8. Are they a D6 now?
They're a D6.
The average of us, that's...
Nice.
Now our hit point maximum would increase with the level up, but we haven't rested, so do we not gain the hit points?
You guys are gonna get the full benefit of a level up on this one.
Okay, so just go ahead and unlock all
Yeah,
the
just
stuffs.
level up. Yep.
Okay.
Level up
Oh
fully.
yeah. Fifth. Yes.
You sounded excited and then we're like, wait.
No, I did. I was like, wait, are we 5th level? Yeah, we are 5th level.
Crux,
I
are
didn't-
you ready
I didn't-
to smack and then smack again?
I am ready to smack and then smack and then the echo smack and then I smack and then I smack and then the echo smack.
That sounds beautiful.
It will be.
And
And you can do it once per short rest.
Yes. One
I
round
mean-
though. Be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll have them flailing when you hit them with your flail.
You feel an intense gaze placed upon you by
From the
Some-
sky.
from some outer being who has the shape of a tiefling, who's you hear echo in your head, chicken.
Be afraid.
He's gonna get fucking eaten one night, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Cool. Well, I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow.
And
Nice,
this,
quick
Yep.
impromptu.
and this is where all the actual changes to the campaign begin.
Sick. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
Oh, ignore that.